Hello, YouTube! How's it going? It's been a while. You haven't got to see me in a while, YouTube, because I've been on Twitch. Do you know that? Last time you saw me was like a year ago, and some changes have been. Oh, hey. Some changes have been made to me, as you can see here. I'm working on a couple things right now, so we might be a little, what's the word, busted? A little bit busted tonight, maybe, in terms of trying to figure stuff out, because I am trying to dual stream, so I'm trying to see if I can get that set up. But I think you guys might have to just see my Twitch chat instead of YouTube's chat. If you want to read YouTube chat, you can read it down below. I'll have it enabled the whole time so you can see it even after the VOD. But I'm going to have my Twitch chat over here. I'm not streaming on Twitch just yet because I think Twitch might be dropping my frames. But I'm going to start that now and just test that out real quick. I'm going to start streaming on the Twitch. I did do this thing where I moved my internet, little like net thingy. I moved it back into like the living room area. And so I was thinking maybe that's the reason. So we'll have to see if that is the reason that I'm dropping frames, or if it's because of just like dual streaming. But anyway, I am here on YouTube and Twitch now. You can in fact see me. Hope you guys are doing well on both sides. Hello. I'm just gonna be checking the Twitch side to make sure it looks okay, because I'm worried, but we'll have to see. Anyway, hi YouTube. How's it going? How's it doing? Well, it's been a while for me. So the last time you guys actually got to see me was when I was a face cam streamer. I was still just glitter M, but no VT. I'm VT now, glitter M VT. And so the last time you saw me, I was still just like a regular girl, but now I'm a magical girl. So I wanted to take an opportunity today to just like talk to you guys, because it's been a while, and maybe like reintroduce myself. And holy heck, where is my BGM? Hey, there you are. But I am going to get into a call with Robin in a second, because Robin is here to chat with me a little bit as well. But yeah, there's some fun things happening. I'm just trying out some new things to do with like streaming and whatnot, but I want to make sure I'm okay on all the platforms before I get too far into this, because sometimes, like, with dual streaming, it's like whichever account you're using as like the main account is like a little bit better than the other one, the multiple output. But yeah, hi Walker, how are you doing? How's it going? I'm just trying to make sure we look okay-ish. I think we look okay-ish. Maybe I'll ask Robin if I look okay-ish over on Twitch, because I feel like I'm a little not. But we'll have to see. Hello. So yeah, I'm going to get into a call with Robin real quick-o, and then we will do some chatting and whatnot. Yeah. Who the heck is texting me? Who else texting me? Oh, it's Annie. Hi, Annie. Oh, shoot. Thanks, Annie. No, thank you. I fixed. My chat was still in, God, I can't type. My chat was in all sub mode on Twitch because, I just did a stream that was primarily on YouTube, but, okay. Just to clarify, everybody, before I, have to say this a million times, the chat you're seeing on the screen is from Twitch, but I'm also live on YouTube, so I will be reading both of the comments simultaneously. So I'll try to make it a good habit of saying, oh, so-and-so from YouTube, or reading YouTube comments or Twitch comments, but you can see the Twitch comments. But yeah. Yes, exactly. Dual streaming, yeah, on YouTube, Walter. Best thing about dual streaming is no cost in training points. Yes, that is a Wizard 101 joke. I love it. I also love that your name is Seeker of Truth 101. That would be a fun Wizard 101 type game. But anyway, let's hop into a call with the bean. Where'd the bean at? There's the bean.
Hi.
The bean.
Are you back live?
Yeah. How does my stream on Twitch look, by the way? Because I see it's okay on YouTube.
I didn't get a notification that you were live, so let me reload it.
Stinky. Stinky.
Looks fine. I haven't gotten any interruptions yet. I have a watch for it, though.
Okay, just let me know if anything happens, because I'm trying to watch it on my tablet, but my tablet's a booty hole.
I'll be a booty hole.
Oh. Okay.
I was gonna say, use me to set. There we go.
Okay, yeah, I'm not dropping frames, so I think we figured out the problem was just that I had moved my internet extender back into the living room, and it no longer in my room. So yeah, it's working better now. Hi, Choco Pudding on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while over here, guys. Look, I'm a magical girl VTuber now. Hi. Nice to meet you. Also, this is Robin. You've seen Robin if you're on this channel on YouTube, at least. You've seen Robin before. You've seen Robin on Twitch too. Twitch viewers, you have also seen Robin. But both of you guys. Whoa. Both of you channels should know Robin by now. Robin is in the Myth and Ice walkthrough that we do. Also been in a couple other videos. And then on Twitch, obviously, we talk with Robin quite a bit over here.
You ever think about filling your belly button with gravy and then eating it?
Never mind, we don't talk to Robin anymore. Robin is no longer a part of this group. Hi, Miu! How are you? How are you doing?
Could you imagine that's their first introduction to me? That's the first thing they're going to be saying.
If you guys have not seen Robin before, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to do this to you on 2 platforms now. I'm so sorry to do this to you. But yeah, we're just doing some chatting today. I'm good, Miu. I hope you are too. I love Miu, guys. Miu is very sweet. Very, very sweet. Also a VTuber. And yeah, Robin's also going to be a VTuber soonish. Soonish.
Yeah. I'm shooting for August still, because I have to find somebody to do emotes for me. That's not some random person on Twitter. I forgot what it's called. Or Discord. Don't fucking randomly message me on an app that I don't know you and be like, you wanna commission me? No, I really don't.
Yeah, I get that. The stream mic. The streams went back to Robin saying the belly button thing.
Oh, somebody ate my ambulance.
Oh. Also, by the way, just so if everybody knows, I think Layla said this in the other stream, or sorry, Lily. I think you said it's okay for me to still call you Layla, right? Just let me know in case. I don't want to like mess anything up. But Lily, who was formerly Layla, now on Twitch, Armand, they're also over on YouTube tonight. I think they're under Peachville. So yes, okay. Thank you. I don't want to like confuse anyone, but yeah, shout out to Layla and Robin, my mods, who are like almost always here. Thank you both.
I protect friends.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, y'all, you want to hear a not so happy thing? Well, I mean,
I absolutely love talking to my friends.
I'm a little cuckoo. Teehee, guys, teehee. So, I feel like I need to talk about this because I didn't stream. I broke my second time I broke my stream record because I just like eh,
Doug, I swear to
things
God,
happened. Yeah.
you're cursed.
I am.
I
It's like
went
every
single time.
time.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stream all throughout the month of Yagabog, and then what happens?
Mm.
Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Um, freaking, I can't remember what it was the second time. This time,
My
oh
power.
no, the second
Fires
time
and
was
power.
hurricanes. The first time was the people cutting your internet
Oh god.
next door building the
They cut
house.
the cord to my internet.
And now fire and what you're gonna talk about now.
Yeah. Also, hey Miu, do you want to be a mod? I just realized I don't have you as a mod. Do you want to be a mod over here? And yeah, same. Usually live when all my friends are. But yeah, I'm like, I swear I am cursed because I literally, every time I set a goal saying I am going to stream every single day this month, something happens. Also, thank you, Miu. I appreciate you. Like, for example, earlier this week, this month, I said I'm like maybe a week into the month because I was like, nah, I need to get back on my grind, BS. So I was like, I'm gonna start streaming for the rest of this month, and then like I think it was last week. I have my calendar actually, so I can formally properly show you. It was on the 19th of this month. 19th of March 2025. I could not stream because I was like, why the heck is my frames dropping? What's going on? There was a fire, like right by my house, and I had no idea. So, I'm assuming that is why my frames were really bad, just because, I'm sure it had something to do with, like, blocking signals, but, whew, I couldn't stream then. I was kind of upset. But, yesterday, I couldn't stream because I was at the hospital just about all day. Hospital. But basically I'm gonna like just walk you guys through like the story, I guess, of what happened. Just know that yesterday M was not in a very good headspace because we thought something really bad had happened, and it's not the best case scenario now still, but it's much better than what we thought, which was one of my family members was about to die. uh, yeah.
What did I just read?
What?
So I'm playing my silly little 5M game that you sometimes will join me on, right?
Yeah.
What? Somebody tweeted out in this game, so it's not on real Twitter. Don't go looking for this chat. I'd like it. Somebody asked, "Would you like it in a jar or a box?" I don't know what the hell that means, but the response was, "I'd like it patched with duct tape, please."
Me too.
In a jar of sand. What does that mean?
Me too. Me too. But okay. Here's my story, because I don't think even you know the full extent, Robin. Because I talked to Robin a little bit about it yesterday, because I was not feeling great.
I was their emotional support kraken.
Yeah, my support kraken. But also thank you for that, because I really did need it, because I didn't have any like friends to really talk to about this. So I appreciate you.
I'm here for my friends. I love you guys.
So yeah.
I love some of you more than I love others, but I love all my friends.
Why are my frames dropping?
Because you threatened to eat my tentacles like sushi.
I did do that. I really like sushi. But okay, so I'm okay now. Let's just get this out before I say the story. I'm okay now. Everything is okay right now. But there's still that window of possibility that things might not be okay. We're not out of the clear yet. So basically what happened is yesterday morning I woke up to my mom. Like, I live in the basement. She came down just banging, beating on my door, telling me to get up. And I'm like, what? I don't want to get up. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. What the heck? And she's like, we have to go to the hospital now. And so I'm like, oh shit. And so I get up and I start getting ready. And basically, she doesn't say anything until we get in the car. And so she explained, she's like, your grandpa is in the hospital. And like he was having issues this morning, early in the morning, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't breathe, was just kind of disoriented, didn't know where he was. He didn't even know the name of my grandma. Like, she kept asking him, you, like, what's my name? And he didn't know. And so they called the ambulance and they rode over to the hospital. And he had a major, major heart attack at the hospital. And some background is that he already does not have a good heart. He actually has he's had open heart surgery before, and that left his heart very weak. And so him having a major heart attack was not a good thing, because he's already had a heart attack before. But this time it was a very, very bad one, because my grandma said that they did not know if they could resuscitate him. But they were able to, and they got him to the hospital, where they basically told my grandma, like, hey, you're gonna have to call your family, because we're gonna have to do an operation on him to get his heart pumping blood again, because it's not pumping like it's supposed to be, and he's going in and out of consciousness, and his pulse is just like weakening. So they're like, we're gonna have to do a heart surgery like now, so call your family, tell them to come over to the hospital, because we don't know if he's gonna make it. And so that's what I hear at 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe like 8:30, 9-ish at this point. But we're driving down the road, we get to the hospital, we get there, and like I said, this is a couple hours later, because we didn't know until a couple hours later, because my grandma did not text my mom first. She texted her son, which is my stepdad, and he just neglected to tell us. Because he was at work, and so he was just like thinking about, like, I've got to get to the hospital. Didn't tell us anything until we were there, until he was there, and then was like, oh my god, I gotta tell my other family. I gotta get them here too. I completely forgot, because he was like just extremely worried, and like I don't want to put any blame on him for that, because you know his dad was like about to probably die, so I can understand forgetting in that situation. But yeah, anyway, we rush over to the hospital. We get there, and we were there for 40, 50 minutes, not quite an hour. And he was okay. He survived the surgery. The surgery did not go poorly, but his heart is not in a good condition. His kidneys were also on the verge of failure. So he's been on a lot of food restrictions, and basically they're doing a lot of tests like MRIs and CAT scans, and trying to get his sodium levels down, because they were really high. So yeah, basically they're keeping him, and they're doing a heart graft today, like later on tonight. But we're not gonna quite know if he's out of the blue until like tomorrow. But as of right now, he's okay. But the doctor said there is a chance that they might have to do another surgery. And with his heart already in a bad condition, another surgery might be a little bit too much. So we're just kind of like, honestly just kind of listening to like, word of mouth by like family members at this point. Basically waiting to see if my grandma's going to say like, come to the hospital now. But anyway, I have been just like going back and forth between the hospital. I was there all day yesterday until like 4 o'clock, which I have a story kind of related but kind of not related. But anyway, I was there all day yesterday, and then I went there today with my mom because we dropped off some goodies for my grandma. Because unrelated story, kind of related, unrelated. The food is disgusting at the hospital. Oh my god, the cafeteria.
Yeah, well, I could have told you that.
The cafeteria food. Like, I think maybe it was me, because my grandma got a burger there, and she was like, the burger was really good, but I got sushi. And
that's your mistake.
Yeah.
Would you get a sushi at a gas station?
I mean, yeah, I have before, and I was like, never again. But I was like, it was $17. And that's
$17. That sushi better pop every single bone in my body at the same time.
Exactly.
Holy shit. I want to see the man behind the counter kill whatever we're gonna say
Kill
it
the
was a salmon.
kraken.
Wait,
Oh.
I want to no. I want to see that salmon get fished out of the back, killed live in front of me, stripped, and put into that sushi roll for $17. They catching that shit in front of me.
Honestly though, but like the thing is, I got sushi to like split, like me and my mom split it because there was some that she liked to eat and then some that I liked. So or I eat anything sushi, but anyway, we split it and then she got like a Chick-fil-A sandwich and we cut it in half, so we split the food together. But like the thing is, the Chick-fil-A sandwich was just disgusting. Like it was so, like, I don't know what's the right word for it.
Dry.
No, it was like chewy. That's the word. Chewy. It's like they had a lot of fat on the chicken, and like I've had Chick-fil-A before and it's never tasted like that before. But the sushi was abhorrent. It was so bad. It was so bad. Like it just don't waste your money on hospital sushi. It looked good. That's the thing. I was like, oh, this looks really good. But then you taste it, and like you know how like sushi rice has this distinct flavor to it. It was like they just put like just white rice, like no like proper sushi rice, because like with sushi rice I think you have to put like rice vinegar or like some sugar in there, and it had none of that. It tasted horrible. The fish didn't even taste good, and like how do you mess up the fish? Like weird. But yeah, basically don't eat at the hospital. So that's why we came back today, because I'll talk about this in a second. What?
So we can eat real food.
Yeah, eat real food. But yeah, I had to come back today because I had a dentist appointment today, which I'll talk about in a second, because that happened yesterday. I crashed out, almost crashed out at my dentist. But yeah, basically I was already out, and so we went ahead and stopped by the grocery store. I picked up some like fruits and like drinks, snacks and stuff to give to my grandma because she can eat. But my grandpa, he's not on restrictions now, but he could not eat anything, and like literally he was just like the whole day like, bring me some coffee, and they're like, you can't have coffee, you're on dietary restrictions, and he's like, just a bottle cap of coffee, because he's disoriented at this point, and they're like, no, you can't have any liquids or anything, because he had too much liquid in his kidney. Oh, why was I at the hospital? So my grandpa had a very bad heart attack and had to have surgery, and we didn't know if he was gonna make it, but he's chill for now. That was ominous. Sorry, but for now he's chill. But yeah, he couldn't eat anything until this morning, so he can eat now, but it's like minimal foods, like just a little bit of food at a time. But yeah, basically yesterday I almost crashed out at my dentist because so the problem is, again, this was when I was in the waiting room. I was like, I don't know at this point, when you are spamming my phone, Mr. Dentist, I don't know if my grandpa is alive or not. And I thought that my dentist appointment was actually today, the 26th. Apparently, it was the 24th at 9 a.m. So I was thinking it was the day after. And I told my mom, I was like, oh, like, if you need me to come back tomorrow, like, I can come after my dentist. And then I realized, oh shit, it's today. And so here we are waiting for him to come out, and they are blasting my phone, like sending text after text, like, you have a dentist appointment at 9 a.m. It is now 9:05. Please call with our office to make sure that you are going to be here. It is now 9:15. Please call our dentist office. It is now 9:30. It is now 9:45. And with every text message came a phone call. And like, I was like, I what?
Girl.
What?
I would have punched them.
I'm not gonna lie, I was about to throw my phone. Like, I had it in my backpack because I was actually up. Like, this is like when we went to the cafeteria, by the way, because we were like, we haven't eaten anything. It's like going on 11 o'clock now. We need to eat some food. I'm like trying to order sushi. Like, anyway, it's not good sushi. Anyway, my backpack, because my phone was in my backpack, and it's a little one because you can't carry a big backpack, which I have another thing to yap about in a second about the hospital. Because they let me bring in a backpack. It was a Loungefly backpack, smaller than like a normal backpack, but they didn't search it or anything. I'll yap about that in a second. But the thing is,
Don't do they?
no. But my backpack was just going off. Like, literally, I'm in the cafeteria waiting in line, and my backpack was just buzzing the whole time. And so I was like, let me, like, get my food and go sit down and see what's happening. And that's when I pull my phone out as I'm trying to eat something. And I'm like, oh my god. And I just turned my phone, like, on silent. And I was like, call all you want. I don't even care. Just do it. I don't care. I'm not going to answer you until I get out of here. Because the dentist is not as important as my grandfather being alive. And so I just kind of like, muted them and just went about, the day. And luckily, like I said, he was fine after the surgery, but he could possibly have to have another one. They're doing a heart graft. Either it's supposed to be tonight or it could be early tomorrow morning. Don't quite know. But anyway, he could have to have another surgery after that. But I left at like maybe 4:30. Me and my mom finally left at 4:30 once we saw that he was good, and he was like, I just need to like sleep a little bit, guys. And so we all kind of dispersed from the hospital. My grandma was the only one staying there. So everybody else went home then so he could like rest. I get into the car and I'm like fuming because now I'm looking at my phone. They called me. My appointment, by the way, was supposed to be at like 9 a.m. exact. They called me until 12.
Oh my god.
12.
They need to take a fucking hint.
Exactly. But anyway, I got in the car and I saw that and I was so pissy, and I'm sorry to my mother because I was in such a mood, and she was just like, I'm just like not gonna speak to her because she's like angry, because I'm like thinking of ways in my mind to go off at this dentist. I am like thinking of things to say and rehearsing my like Karen move. And so we get home and I'm like, I'm gonna go to my room and probably have to cuss somebody out, which I have never done before on the phone because I like to be nice and polite, but they've crossed a line today. And so I pull up.
Crap.
What?
It's 8:30.
It is.
I forgot to call the courts.
Oops.
You said cuss someone out, and I just realized I'm supposed to call the district court.
Oh, go do that real quick.
It's 8:30, boo. They're closed.
Oh shoot. Oh well. Okay, let me catch up on chat real quick, guys, and then I'll continue. But before I cuss out the dentist, let me catch up on chat. On YouTube. So sorry to hear about that. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Damn, I know, right?
Mimi? Or Mimi?
No, Lily. Lily.
But they said Mimi. I was like, our Mimi? Hi, Mimi. Oh my god.
Pray for your family. Thank you, Sakura. Oh, yeah, the animal Wolverine. I have seen a Wolverine anime before. Or, I say anime. Animal before. They're actually kind of cute. They've got these long little talons, and they're really cute. Oh, yeah, well, I hope he'll be okay. Family in the hospital is hard. My grandma had a stroke years ago. It was terrifying. She's good now, though. Yeah, and, like, this isn't even the only heart attack he's had. He had a heart attack maybe 5 months ago. It was, like, at the end of last year. But this one was, like, a major one. So they were like, yeah, call your family. We don't know if he's living through this. But anyway, back to my story. I get home, close myself, and take a deep breath, and I'm like, I want to sit, but I can't because I'm ready to fight the air. Like, I got my fist in the air. I'm like, I'm going to just start punching the air. I'm ready to be a Karen for the first time in my life. Called the dentist, and they're like, hello, how can we help you? And I'm like, I'm not going to say my actual name, even though you guys probably know it. I'm like, this is Glitter M. I had an appointment at 9 a.m. this morning, but I literally just left the emergency room at the hospital because I had a extreme family emergency and I wasn't able to come in today, but I saw that I got like what, like maybe 20 combined like phone calls and animated text and stuff, whatever, automated, I think that's the word, automated text. And I was like, I'm sorry that I missed the appointment, but can I reschedule it? Because again, I've been at the hospital all day. And they were like, the lady on the line was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. We did not mean to send you that many text messages. I'll look through and see about our operating system because that should not have happened. But, yeah, we can get you in tomorrow at 9. And I was like, hold up. I had prepared to be mean. I don't like that you're being so nice to me right now. But anyway, I was like, yeah, that's okay, thank you. And hung up, and they're like, okay. Or before I hung up, they were like, see you tomorrow at 9. So sorry about that. And I was like, yeah, okay, thank you, bye. And I sat there, turned my phone off, sat down on my bed, and I was like, am I the asshole? Is this a am I the asshole story? Am I the asshole? And then I was like, no, they blew my phone up. I was okay to be upset, but like the fact that the lady was so nice on the phone and understanding about the situation kind of pissed me off. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go take a nap. So I took a nap. I was so mad. But yeah, anyway, today, I had my dentist appointment. And can I just say, every time I go to this dentist, I have a fucking problem. And
dog, you might need to change.
I honestly feel like I do. I've been saying it for years, but they're so affordable that it's hard because I don't have insurance anymore. And so, like today, I got a teeth cleaning and it was like $200. Insane.
$200?
Yeah, because I don't have insurance. But yeah, basically anyway, I went to this dentist, and every time I go, they keep telling me you should talk to like our surgeon because we want to get your like wisdom teeth removed. Because I have wisdom teeth in the back of my mouth that have come up, and
oh no, don't get those removed.
That's the thing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna channel the energy that I had from yesterday, and I'm gonna be a little bit of a bitch. And so I was like, okay, every time I come here, you guys always tell me that I need to get my wisdom teeth out. And they also told me, because I've been telling them, this is maybe a little gross, TMI, but I keep having problems with tonsil stones, which is like, if you don't know what it is, I'll just say look it up, but trigger warning, it's like almost like a little like white looking stone, maybe? Pebble in like the sides, like the pockets where your tonsils are, and I keep having them, and they're just super uncomfortable. And so I asked them like, how do I stop this? Because I've tried everything, you know, I have good oral hygiene, I use mouthwash, I can like push them out, but I just don't know how to get them to stop. And so they were like, oh, well, let's talk to the surgeon about that too, because maybe you need to get your tonsils out, and maybe you should also like, you know, while we're talking about the tonsils, maybe we should also get your wisdom teeth out. And so I looked at her and I was like, one, I am not going to get my wisdom teeth out because every time I come here, you guys always tell me that I need to get my wisdom teeth out, but if I don't have any pain with them, I'm not going to get them out. Because they've done the same thing to my stepdad. He actually broke a tooth, like maybe like at the end of December, he broke a tooth, and he went in and had to get that fixed, and they were like, oh, you have, you know, like wisdom teeth, you want to get those removed? We're gonna remove them, let's schedule you an appointment to remove them. And he's like, why do I need to remove them? I'm like, you know, in my 50s and I still have them. They don't cause me any pain. What's the point? And they're like, oh, well, they're just there, so let's just get them out. And he's like, no, why should I get them out? And they couldn't come up with a good answer. And so he's like, okay, if they're not causing me pain, I'm not getting them out. And so I repeated that. If they don't cause me pain, I would like for you to quit asking me to get them out. As you can see, I don't have insurance. I am not going to do a surgery, because it's a surgery, to get something removed that doesn't need to be fixed. There's no problem with them, but they just want me to get them removed for some reason. And so they wouldn't even give me a proper answer either. So that's why I got a little bit defensive. But yeah, anyway, went to the car, talked to my mommy because my mommy drove me because she was supposed to have an appointment, but she had an injection appointment, but she accidentally took her beta blocker this morning, which basically means if she takes her beta blocker and then goes and has an injection, she could die from anaphylactic shock. And so she was like, yeah, maybe I'll reschedule my appointment today. So now I gotta go with my mom tomorrow. Because I was supposed to, she's supposed to like come with me, or yeah, vice versa. Just I'm going with her tomorrow, because whenever she does have that injection, it kind of makes her like really dizzy. So yeah, but yeah. Anyway, oh, hi, Space Burger. Hello. I'm glad they don't cause any problems. I had to get mine removed because there was zero room for them. See, that's the thing. I asked them about that. I was like, is there like a reason that you like want to take them out? Like, is it because like, you know, like position they're in, or like room, or like, you know, what's up with them? Did not give me an answer. Just told me that they wanted to take them out. So I'm like, I think you're just trying to get extra money that I don't have out of me. And so anyway, I was like, I'm gonna leave it like
money
that.
is for mini commissions.
It is. But yeah, anyway, like that was my my story. But yeah, tomorrow my mom has to have her injection since she didn't get it today. So we're going tomorrow to get her injection, and it's right by the hospital. So again, we're gonna stop by the hospital. We're probably gonna stop by there every day until he's released. Yeah.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay. But yeah, like cuz my mom and I, we both we work from the home. So you know, it's like we can go up there and stuff, but yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about with the hospital, the last of my yaps. I have so many yaps to yap about cuz it's been very stressful. The last of my yaps is actually about the hospital security. Also, let me catch up on chat. I almost had to have permanent teeth removed, but I trust my dentist, so I was like, yeah, okay, get them out. See, with my dentist is, they're not the best. Let's just say that. Like, they get good reviews, but people always say in those reviews that they're very pushy. And I think it's, you know, an incentive to get money. Like today they were like trying to give me other stuff too. They're like, can we get you to like, you know, pay for fluoride? Which usually I do, but I don't have insurance anymore. And it was like $35 for like brush on fluoride. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have the money for that today. Like I just have the 200 for cleaning. And then they're like, oh, okay. Well, what about this enamel like toothpaste? It really helps with your enamel. I'm like, I don't have the money to buy a $15 toothpaste either. Just the cleaning.
$15?
Yeah. It's expensive. And so I was like, listen, I I can tell you're trying to do a cash grab, because one of my friends went there in high school and she said never again, because they were like just so cash grabby. And like I said with my stepdad, he also thinks they're very cash grabby. But like yeah, I just I don't really trust my dentist. And also, they've switched dentists. Like, they literally, it's like they fired everyone and got all new people, too. Because I went in today, and, like, I've been going there since I was in middle school. Like, I went through them to start my cleanings. Then, when I got braces, and my frames are dropping. And then, when I got them out, you know, my frames are dropping. But, gosh, yeah, like, they're like a cash cow company, and I feel very weird about the fact that like all the faces that I've seen for like years, like maybe nearly 10 years, are gone. Like it's not like one person left, it's like everybody left. The same receptionist that I like saw when I was like maybe 14, not there anymore, and she was always there. So I'm like, I don't know how I feel about you. That's too bad. I can't imagine having a greedy dentist. Yeah, I really want to switch, but it's affordable, and I just don't have insurance or money to spend on, you know, other dentists right now, sadly. But yeah, I would definitely probably look into another one in the future. Okay, the last of my yaps is the security at the hospital. So the hospital, I was gonna say the name of it. Maybe I shouldn't because I have a family member there right now. But the hospital that we have in my area is known for being a horrible, bad place. Actually, my both of my grandparents who are like at the hospital right now, my grandpa who's admitted and my grandma who's staying, they used to be well, she was a nurse and then he was like a like a janitor, a cleaner, I guess. So they've both worked at this hospital before. They worked there for many, many years, and they will tell you it was horrible. They were horrible at this hospital. And I had a friend who her mom used to work as a nurse at this hospital, and her mom actually quit nursing because of how bad she was treated at this hospital. She's like, I can't take this anymore. If this is what it's going to be like, being a nurse, then I don't think I can take that. And so now she does like online stuff where it's like you call someone to like ask them like, hey, I have this eye problem, should I go to the ER? And she's like, yes or no. But she's still kind of in the medical field, but she's like, I could not work in a hospital again. Anyway, we go through the main part of the hospital because, like I said, not my stepdad, my grandfather, who is in the hospital right now, he actually had a like a heart surgery a couple of years ago, and so we all know where to go because we were already in the heart center. So we're like, we know how to navigate the heart center. If you park at the front, we know how to get there. And so anyway, when you go into the front of the hospital, that's where all the security is. You've got like, maybe like 3 police officers just standing up front, just like watching people patrolling around. Then you've got one who is sitting down by like right before you get to the front desk to like register yourself as like, someone who is visiting. You have to go through a metal detector where this guy, he looked through my bag. He had made us empty out all of our pockets, and we had to go to the metal scan. We had to even show him our phones. I had to show him our ID first to get in, and then you go to the then you go to the front desk where they take your ID, scan your ID, and then they like take a picture of you and like print a badge out, and you have to wear that badge. So it's got your name, your date of birth, and your picture on it, and then like the official like, a stamp of the hospital. So anyway, that's how you have to get in the front of the hospital. But since we knew that my grandpa was in the heart center, we were told by the doctor that he has, his like on call, like I guess more so the nurse that was by his bedside, they told us, oh yeah, if you don't want to have to like walk all the way through the hospital, just go like down here, like this is where the heart center is, like it's section this number, so like just come over here and park, and like it might be a little bit of a walk down, but like that'll be so much closer than going through the whole hospital. And so my mom and I tried that out today. We literally walked through the door. We had a grocery bag. Like, we went to Aldi, picked up a few things. So, like, at Aldi, if you don't know, you have to bring your own bags. So, we had a huge tote bag that had, like, paper on top of it to kind of, like, just, like, keep stuff cold, because we got her some cold stuff. So, we were trying to insulate it with, like, towels and, like, some paper, because we didn't have anything that was, like, a cold bag or anything. So, we had some ice packs in there. And we brought that up to her, brought in a huge tote bag, covered 100%. You could not see what was in that tote bag. I had a backpack on. We walked right through the door. There was a police officer just sitting there. He didn't even say anything to us. We just went right in. And my mom and I were like, what the heck? We were just kind of like looking around, and we had a moment where she turned around and just kind of like looked at him like, are you not gonna say anything? Because he just sat there, and like he literally waved us on too. When she like spotted him, she was like about to go back and like talk to him and like show him like, we don't have anything bad, it's just groceries. And he was like, nah, just go on, waved us on. And my mom was like, are you kidding me? I could have brought a weapon in here. a weapon. I could have brought a pew pew in here or something, and no one would know. And like we thought maybe it's just the security guard, but later in the day, when they had already changed security guards, my aunt and uncle came in to like see our grandfather, and they were like, "Oh yeah, no, we just walked right in too." And I'm like, this is dangerous. Like this hospital, right before he was admitted, they had like a pew pewer on site, like they had to lock the ER down because there was someone spotted with a pew pew weapon. I don't know if I can say that, so that's why I'm censoring it. But I'm like,
I
are
wonder
you
how he got in.
kidding me?
Do you think it was through that back door?
I'm sure it was through any other door except for that main door. Like there's many entrances because all the centers connect to the main hospital, and I'm like, how in the hell are you just gonna have a security guard there who just sits there and like he literally just like looks at us and then goes back down and looks at his phone, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And like one of my the people who came in today was family member wise was my aunt and uncle and their son, who is kind of like, I'm gonna call him my step cousin. I call him uncle because he's much older than I am, but he came in too, and he used to be a cop, and so he's like, he even went up to the guy and he's like, hey, are you checking people? And the guy was like, oh no, I'm just looking for suspicious activity, like whatever. And he's like, dude, that's insane to me, and just like walks off. And I think he actually filed a complaint because he used to be a popo. And he's like, I could not imagine this. I could not imagine just like anywhere in the hospital besides the front that you could just walk in and you don't even have to be asked why you're at the hospital. Anybody could walk in. And it's weird. It's a very weird thing, and I don't think it's safe whatsoever. So, I hate that hospital. I hate you. You suck, bitch. Yeah, anyway, that's just something that I wanted to bring up because I was like, I cannot believe this. I'm dumbfounded. But yeah, that's my, I guess, 50 minutes now of ranting about how my last couple days have been going, because it's been a doozy, you'll say. Been a doozy. But yeah, if you guys have anything in chat you want to talk about, Robin, if you want to discuss anything, I'm just gonna, yap today, because I was gonna do a drawing stream, but then I realized that I haven't, like, properly reintroduced myself as a VTuber over on my YouTube. So, hi YouTube, how are you? I know that was very depressing, but hi! I'm a magical girl, if you didn't know. My name is Glitter M. I'm a magical girl. And you guys, your names are Starries. I need to get much better at saying that you guys are my Starries, because I think I've said it and people have been like, you're what? What am I? That's the fandom name. You guys are my Starries because I'm a star witch. As you can kind of see with all my stars and stuff, I'm a star witch. But yeah, so I'm gonna be trying my best to dual stream. I think now that I have my little extender in my room, everything is much better on the frames. But yeah, I'm going to be dual streaming now on Twitch and on Glitter Games on YouTube, because one, so many people have been asking me to bring back the streaming on YouTube, because I know a lot of people on YouTube who do not like Twitch. And honestly, I can see why. There's a lot of problems with both sites for streaming, but I will say things that YouTube has that are nicer is, one, I can show like upcoming streams, and two, I can also, like, if you, the viewer, want to rewind something and, like, like, let's just say, like, your internet goes out for something and, like, it buffers and I'm in the middle of a really important story or something, and, like, on YouTube you could just, like, rewind, hit the rewind button on a video and then, like, catch yourself back up. On Twitch you don't have that. Twitch really kind of sucks in that regard. Like, it's completely live. No rewind until the VOD is up after stream. So, also on YouTube, it automatically saves your VOD. And I had been taking my Twitch VODs and putting them on my YouTube. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of done with my VOD channel just because it's one, a big hassle. I have 4 channels that I have been actively posting on, so narrowing it down to 3 has been a lot more helpful. And I'm not gonna lie, as you guys have heard me yap, the money is not flowing like a fountain. So I'm already monetized on my YouTube channel here, so I'm like, you know what, that might actually be the thing to do, is to stream where I'm already monetized and I can make money, because any little thing helps. Any little cent that I get from YouTube will help. And so I'm like, you know what, sorry VOD channel, but you don't get views, you don't get subscribers, you're probably never gonna hit that goal, and it's just too much work to focus on 4 channels. So we have 3 channels now, which is my gaming channel here, Glitter Games, is going to be the only channel that you'll see my VTuber model on, besides once a week on Monday on my main channel, Glitter M. So on Glitter M, I talk about anime, Disney, I review some stuff, cartoons sometimes, anime, Disney movies, show you hauls, which I have a pretty fun haul coming actually, because I got some t-shirts, some like anime t-shirts, so I'm excited to show you guys those because I think they're really cool. But I have my main channel, and then I have my second channel, which...
I heard t-shirt and I thought it was Glitter M merch, and I was like,
oh, I
do
wish.
You not tell Robin about merch?
Bro, I wish there was Glitter M merch. Not yet, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. But yeah, on my second channel, I mostly post videos that are like a little bit more casual than my main channel. Like when I just want to like yap about things, or like show vlogs and stuff, or like even content that doesn't do good on my main channel. Like I started my main channel to post like kawaii cutesy things and like hauls about kawaii cutesy things, and now it doesn't do good. So I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna quit doing that. I'm gonna just move it over to my my channel for the second my second channel. So if you were confused, I hope that helps, because I've seen some people being like, what, huh, what is she doing now? Because I know I change my mind about stuff a lot and I get indecisive, but it's mostly because I just try to do whatever feels right and whatever is the best for me, because I feel like I try to take on more than I'm able to. And I've really realized that downsizing some things is actually super helpful. But yeah, so like if you are coming from the VOD channel, if you're watching this live or as a VOD, just so you guys know, I have a couple series, like my stream only Genshin series. I actually have that like all the way to Inazuma, because we're about to start Inazuma. I have that on the VOD channel, and that's gonna stay on the VOD channel. But over here, I'm gonna start a new playlist to put that, so we can just hang out and play Genshin and stuff. I'm not gonna move it over because it would be like maybe 24 hours worth of content. So if you want to see that, you just honestly just go back and like watch it on that channel. I'm not gonna remove anything over there. I'm not gonna touch anything. Nothing's gonna be deleted. It's just gonna be frozen in time, if you will. Frozen in time. But yeah. Oh, hey, Robin, question.
That's me.
Can you go into Twitch and look in my channel points and look for the burb?
You want to see how much it is?
I just want to see if it works.
Oh,
I hope you have channel points for me.
Yeah, you have 40,000.
Burb. Does the burb work?
I don't see anything.
Bruh, okay. Let me like see if I can maybe fiddle with it a little bit. I really
You were gonna
want
call
to.
me and have me help you set that up.
Yeah, and then I thought I had it set up. That's the thing. That's why I'm like, huh? Because I thought I set it up, but I'm not the best at technology. Technology is not Glitter M's forte or anything. But yeah, I need to see if I can figure out what went
Oh,
wrong. Yeah?
I mean,
What?
I won't be upset you carrying me around.
Ayo.
Oh shit! I didn't mute myself in Discord.
Stinky. Look at that stinky. Power-ups. Channel points. Where is this thing at? Where's this at? It's supposed to pop up, and yet it don't. I might need to fiddle with this off screen, but I don't want to spoil it. Yeah.
You spoiled it like all 2 streams ago. Like,
Nuh-uh,
half the
nuh-uh.
time.
I did something. I did something with it where I like tweaked it a little bit. It's funny, and so I want to show you guys, but I don't want to say it. I just want to show you guys. I'm sorry. Where the heck? Where the heck?
I like how you're like, I wonder if you have any points. I have 40,000.
Good, because I ain't refunding them.
I can deny my own.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Where the heck is it? Reward drops.
I'm an admin.
I don't know why I said it like that.
I'm an admin that's gonna braid your toes.
Don't you touch my toes, you stinky.
I'm only gonna braid them if you eat my hair. Or my tentacles.
That too. Also, if you want a yap, Robin, give us some yapping.
So we were talking.
Mm-hmm. Robin dead.
Sorry, somebody was getting chased in my game, so I had to stop and help them as a paramedic. Anyway, you were yapping about hospitals being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh god, the whole hospital's mad. Oh god, oh god.
The whole hospital is, in fact,
anyway,
mad.
so remember how I went and got tested a couple days ago to see what the fuck was wrong with me?
Yeah.
So, doctor guy comes in, and he's like, alright, let's see what's going on with you, you know, and I tell him what I think is going on. So he does some tests on me, and by tests, I mean, you know how the doctor, like, oh, I hurt my arm, and he'll, like, put both hands on your arm and, like, does this hurt, you know, did that thing?
Yeah.
He did that, but with my chest and my ribs, because I said my ribs hurt. You know? And I told him where it hurt, and he's like, okay. And he's like, well, you have a blocked rib wall, which is just fancy fucking doctor speak for a pinched nerve in the ribs.
Yeah.
And he sits on the computer for like 3-4 minutes, prescribes me some meds, 5 pills to be exact, and says, this will help you have a good day. I got the bill like 2 days ago, right? $218.
Oof.
He didn't do anything.
Huh.
Fine.
Don't play on stream.
What?
If you guys just heard someone say, fine. No, you didn't. I'm working on it. I'm working. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, no, it was, $218 for a guy to be like,
Good
does this hurt?
God.
Okay, have a good day. Fuck doctor's office, dude.
Honestly. Yeah, like I said, like my dude is not great at the dentist today. Yeah, talk to everybody, Robin, while I fiddle with a bird.
Never mind. I realized I almost said something that I realized what that sentence would sound like out loud.
Ayo. What page did you just take me to?
Okay, alright, stop.
What?
I'm walking you through it.
No, I got it. Just yap. Tell us a
Okay, I hope
story.
you do. The last time I told a story, you were confused.
No, keep going. How's your life?
I told a story about a lovely lady. She had three girls. You know, all of them with hair of gold, like their mother. The youngest one, they kept it in curls.
I'm gonna punch you. Oh,
You're gonna have to come. You're gonna have to come here to do that.
No, I'm gonna send you a very strongly worded letter.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna punch a box and then ship the box to you, and you're gonna open the box, and my fist is gonna come out.
That too. That.
Because you're a witch and you can do stuff like that.
I can. Did you guys know that I'm a witch?
Odd question.
Mhm.
I was looking at artwork you have previously sent me.
About what?
Artwork you sent me in the past?
Like stuff that I've done?
Yeah.
Oh, because I was like, are you talking about stuff that I've done for you?
Just stuff you've done in general.
Ah, yeah.
Brango Burr. Whatever happened to the cards you were gonna make?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
still a thing, or did you abandon that?
I abandoned that idea because I didn't know how to set it up.
I have. I love you.
Yeah. So fun fact, guys. I was gonna do this thing where I was gonna like have like almost like card captor Sakura type cards for my debut. So basically, I was gonna make it so that like people could redeem things and cards would show up on screen, and then it just didn't happen because I got lazy. I drew one. One. This one. Also, which am I supposed to go to? Which tab am I supposed to go to? I can't find the tab on Twitch to go to the viewer things where to make them.
That's what I was gonna walk you through, but you said you knew how to do it.
Well, how do I get there? Cause I know how to do it. I just can't find it.
That means I have to find it again. Settings.
I just can't remember where to find it.
Yeah, it should be in set. Yeah, okay, so in setting. No, not that one. Oh, so go to settings. You're gonna get to your shit. How'd I get here? Now I have to log back into Twitch because I found it and then I forgot what button I hit. All right, so you click your little face, your cute little face. You go down to settings. You go to channels and videos, and then click alerts, and you can create alert box on the right.
Wait, which one's it under?
Alerts is its own thing. Home, stream manager.
Oh, it's on alerts. That's why. I was like, where the heck? Okay, click on what? Oh, I see. Alert.
On the far
boxes.
right it says create alert box.
I already had one made, and now it's like they took it away.
The one that you had made.
But I don't even see it.
Oh, well, then you didn't make it right.
But I did. I edited it right.
You know what the best thing about being a VTuber is? Not that I'm streaming right now. But the best thing about being a VTuber is, like, if you just wanted to stream in your pajamas, a baggy ass shirt, and sweats that trail out to like three houses down, you can.
Yeah.
Nobody would know.
Honestly. Okay, guys, I'm setting it up. I found it. No, I found it.
I'm gonna set you up with the cutest guy.
No.
You're gonna see him and you're gonna be like, damn, he's hotter than Dan Young.
Who is Dan Young?
Young, with an H.
Yeah, who is that?
You're a fucking Genshin man.
Oh,
Young.
Don Hung. Hey, why? I clicked my goddamn thingy and it shuts off my Twitch. Why you do that? Okay, I think I need to go back and just completely delete it and go in and redo it because it is being scuffy, guys. So we're gonna completely redo this. I just want to show you
sure
my
it's not
bird.
user error?
Maybe. But like I know what I'm doing. I just gotta figure it out. Upload file. Bird. Put the bird on the screen. Put the bird on the screen. Thank you. That's what it is. I have to re-upload.
Robin did the book trend, but Robin never has to post it.
Oh.
So.
Oh shoot, I gotta convert this to a WAV file. God damn it.
I'm gonna post it on the Tila OnlyFans.
Oh. Slay, I guess.
I like how you said oh, and you didn't follow up with, wait, Tila has an OnlyFans?
Yeah, I figured. By the way, that's our little VTuber chat.
Mm-hmm.
I had to convert this file to a WAV file.
You guys should totally join it. Because son of a... Oh, never mind. Because we might have a secret project coming up in April.
Maybe.
Maybe. If M remembers to make the graphics.
If M remembers. M's got a lot. But yeah, I'm basically just like waiting for a file to upload so that I can put it in there. Because I have to convert this file that I have to a WAV file. Which is stupid. But yeah. Any
I just
other
now
things?
switched my calendar from January to March.
Dude.
What?
That's actually crazy.
I just switched it from January to March?
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my god, that's
I looked up and it said January, and I'm like, why does that still say January?
Oh my god. Hey, where the heck my file go?
So, you know, Robin's a really good, organized person.
Uh-huh.
Did you know Robin's birthday is less than 14 days away?
Nice. Oh, I got a frame drop. Hold on. I'm dropping frames.
I'll drop your frames.
No.
Like John Cena.
No. I'm dropping frames. Wait, when is your birthday?
What? Guys, the betrayal.
I'm really not
6th.
good at birthdays. The 6th of what?
Well, if it's less than 14 days from
Don't
now...
do this math stuff with me. I don't want to hear it.
Wait, what month is the next one to have the 6th
I don't know. February. February.
Oh, guys. April is next month, sweetheart.
February. February.
Oh, April.
June.
I'm gonna fight you.
Do it. Okay. Wait. Save. So I have to put the browser source in my Discord, not Discord, my OBS. I think I do. Right. I'm gonna assume
so.
yes. Okay. I did that.
You asked something, I'm gonna be honest, I heard it, but my brain didn't process 100%, so I don't know if I'm giving you correct information.
Can you try the burb again?
Give me a second to pull up. Oh my god! Why do I have a million things open here? I have to collect my 60 points before it'll let me try the burb.
Let's hope this one works. No, what is this?
I'm gonna assume no.
What is this? That's not the burb.
We'll have to test. We'll have to play with it off stream.
No, I'm playing with it on stream. Guys, we're gonna figure this out today.
Okay, that's what your angry bird was supposed to be, but because you have to screw with it on stream now, now you're gonna get all these weird things.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What was that? What do I mean?
What does that mean? Is it because I'm streaming I can't, like, do anything?
What? So, okay, hang on. God damn it, Em. You have to I'm trying to play a game where I have to listen to the in-game audio, and
Too
you have
bad.
me opening
Hey,
up like 17
hey,
Twitch channels to
you
help
are
you.
a guest on my channel. I don't want to hear it. See, I can be mean to Robin. You guys can't be mean to Robin, but I can be mean to Robin.
You can, and I let you get away with it because I love you.
My calendar in my room is on June.
Okay, so when you are in alerts, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you go down to channel points?
Yep.
Did you then create a new variant?
Yep.
Okay. When you created a new variant, did you name the variant under general settings?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you on alert ping find shut up, I don't want to tour. Did you find whatever the bird thing is called, which I forget right now, Angry Bird?
Yeah.
And you selected Angry Bird.
Yeah.
You did your duration of however many seconds you wanted it to be up. Okay. You set your layout where you wanted it.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing at a time, please. Text and I didn't do anything with text to speech. You probably didn't.
No.
In visuals and sounds, did you upload your file? Fuck. I'm training for my game.
I think I did. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this off stream because now I click the variant, like preview, and it's not. It just goes back to whatever the hell it originally was. Even though I saved it.
Okay, so yeah, it's something that you're gonna have to like share your screen and let me see.
Dang it. Sorry, chat. You'll have to see it tomorrow. I thought I had it fixed, but like, it's like every time I click on it, it's like, I click on it, I save it after I do my work, and then it doesn't do it. So I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah, no, there's one that I keep deleting, and for some reason, it keeps fucking coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like it's my raid. For some reason, I have two. Like whenever you raid me, for some reason, my Cowboys Can't Be Sexy one pops up, and my old one that I've deleted like 12 times keeps popping back up, and I don't know how to fix that. By the way, Miss, I don't know your birthday. Yours is December 3rd.
What?
Nova's is September 1.
What did you say my birthday was?
December 3.
You are a fat liar.
Is it not December 3?
It's the 2nd. You thought you had me.
I was one day off.
You thought you had me, but you didn't.
You didn't even know what month I was born in.
I still don't.
April! The next month! Literally the next month, April.
I don't know about that. I need birth proof.
Okay.
Don't give me that, actually. That's probably not great.
Do. Where's that picture? I don't have a picture of you on my phone.
Okay, I did this one more time. Just one more time. Going over everything. Properties. Save. I'm gonna hit something else. Okay, I saved it. I'm gonna reload the page now. Just make sure that it works. Hopefully it do. Edit alerts. Channel points. It's okay, it's gone again. It's like every time I save it and then I reload, it's gone. I just don't get it. Chat, I don't get it. Robin, I can't see your text message. I'm streaming. And I use my phone for VTube Studio Pro, and I'm dropping frames.
She knows she's got a text message.
Hold up.
She knows it's a picture. She doesn't know what it is.
Ew. Old. Old. Old.
What do you mean old?
Old. Old.
What are you talking about?
Old. Robin sent me. Robin details. Wow, thanks for your social security and your credit card. I definitely won't
It's
use
not on there.
those. I definitely won't use those or anything. Teehee.
The state fight, that's gonna be dead anyway soon. Because that's why I have to call back this point.
We're not ending. I just clicked outro on accident.
Do you see how it has my first and middle name on there?
You guys can't know.
Those are wrong. I'm getting rid of my middle name, and I'm also Oh, stream ended.
What?
From when you clicked on it, it just now popped up.
Oh, it just now did? You got some delay, I guess. I was like, oopsies. Like, I don't know, how many of you guys use, like OBS or Streamlabs? Because, like, whenever I click something in Streamlabs, it, like, makes it have this, like, white outline, and I don't like it. So I'll try to click something, like my desktop or something, and I clicked inside of OBS just enough that it was like, outro? Outro. So, it wasn't supposed to happen.
It was like that. Goodbye.
But yeah, also fun fact, guys. If you're here, you get to learn a very secret. There might be a project coming, maybe 2 projects coming, maybe sometime soonish.
Our favorite penguin is doing something with your projects.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to be any more, or how to be any less cryptid without giving away your projects.
Wait, text me, because I'm like, what? I don't have the penguin, which is VTuber friend, guys. I'm dying. I'm joking. The penguin's getting me. The penguin's choking me through the screen because I said Sanji is the stinky from One Piece. Yeah, because I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
My Discord message you so you can actually see it.
Okay, never mind. M has 3 projects. He just reminded me of one. 3 projects that I kind of totally forgot about. But, yeah. So, like, 3 projects are in the work right now for me. 2 of them revolve having an artist do some stuff for me. 2 different artists. I'm still waiting to hear from both of them, honestly, though, because I haven't heard anything quite yet. So I'm kind of waiting, but, like, I have commissioned them. I am ready with the money for one of them. I paid a little bit for one of them. So I'm just kind of waiting. At least one of them told me that they were going to need a couple days with the already started commission, that they were going to need a couple days. So I'm like, okay. But it has been a couple days, so I'm just kind of like, any updates?
Oh man, some really cool guys driving past my house with this music full blast.
Oh, slay.
I hope I hope that thing that makes my whole house shake, I hope it blows out his fucking windows.
Oh, you know, speaking of that, I have a story about today that I completely glossed over.
About blowing out windows?
About people with loud cars.
Oh.
Because I didn't even remember this until you said this, because everything else was so much more important. But like I said, I went to the grocery store today, and inside the grocery store, like, we could hear a car pull up in the parking lot blasting out music, and they got out of the car, came inside, and I'm not trying to be mean, but this dude looked like he was on some kind of drugs, not gonna lie, because he did not seem like he was fully there. but he just happened to come up behind us in like one of the aisles, and as he was passing me and my mom, he hissed at us. Like a cat just went hissed at us, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, you too. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed how do I react to being hissed at? I don't know.
Purr.
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 Just with the like the nails and the lips, lashes. Purr.
No,
Purr.
like Purr.
Purr. I can't purr. But yeah. Bro, what? Yeah, I know. It's like I live in some crazy parts. The part that I live in, not gonna lie, there tends to be a lot of people who are on drugs. But honestly, like they tend to stay, you know, kind of away from people, which I don't know if that's like they know that they're doing it or they just try to, but like yeah, I'm like, you know, like I don't really have a problem with you. Just like please don't hiss at me. Bark aggressively, I guess. I don't know how I would respond. See, here's the thing. I feel like if I was friends or something, I might have the confidence to do that, but I was with my mom. And if I was alone, I would not have the confidence to do it. Cause like I'm like, what if I bark at this man and he like pulls a knife out? I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. So yeah.
Is the stank legal where you are?
The stank? Oh, no. I
Human
think
catnip?
they're trying to legalize it. Like you have vendors everywhere, but I don't think it's fully legal. I don't know actually. Maybe they passed it.
I'm gonna say this. Yes, medically. So my vote is yes, medically, no recreational. Why? Because the second it becomes legal recreational, I forgot to turn on my lights and sirens. Every person who smokes will smell like they just freshly rolled in a wild patch of it.
I mean,
Every single
it would draw
person.
up prices too. I think like people who actually need it won't be able to afford it, which really sucks.
Yeah, no, just like my Walmart constantly, every time I go in there, it constantly just smells like you'll walk by somebody and it'll smell like they crawled out of a 15-pound loose bundle of it before they came to the store.
See, I don't do anything like that. I don't take any sort of like drinks or alcohol. I tend to like to be sober because addictions run in my family. So I try not to have anything. Like I don't even drink alcohol. I'm 22 and I still like haven't like had a proper drink just because I'm like I don't care. Like I'm not gonna drink something if it tastes nasty, okay? Give me my southern yeehaw sweet tea any day. Give me a boba.
I would give you the smallest little, put it on your tongue, taste, just so you know what it tastes like, but it doesn't affect you, of mead.
What is that?
Wine made by bees. So instead of using grapes, they use honey.
You said made by bees, and I was like, how are their little hands crushing the grapes? Their little hands are like, I'm working, I promise you, I'm working. I'm trying my best here. They're just little guys, they sit on the grape. I got an active
just like
imagination.
7 nests worth on the grapes. Hey, if you see an ambulance coming, how about get the fuck over? It's going 90 miles per hour and you're just going to sit there on your bicycle?
By the way, chat, Robin is also streaming and playing GTA 5.
I'm not streaming, I'm just playing.
I was like, oh, I thought you were streaming. Because you said you were live, I think. Or maybe you said I'm live. Maybe I'm dumb. Well, that's not a question. We all know that. But yeah, like, yeah, GTA 5. If if you're like, what is this weirdo in the corner talking about? That weirdo Kraken's playing a game.
I'm playing 5M, which M has access to, well, not the server I'm currently in, but M has access to join.
M do.
My main character is a gangbanger. I also have a Stefan Lincoln, who's related to Abe Lincoln.
Aw. Also, fun fact, I got some artwork that I'm gonna show you guys. I just thought about this, because I was scrolling in Discord for a second, and Robin mentioned those cards. I have a project that's coming up soon, and when that project comes out, I will show you guys all the unused artwork that I spent many hours into making and never used, because I was like, it's too hard, too much work. And one of the big things that I need to show you guys that I really want to actually is a VTuber design that I made for a 2.0 that I did not actually ever use. So I kind of want to show you guys it because it looks really cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the concept of it. It's just that I kind of want to keep on this like kind of cutesy kind of side, and that one was kind of straying from the cutesy side, you know? So I'm like, let's just put this into the archives. But I put a lot of time and thinking, brain juice went into that piece. And I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like it. But maybe I won't use that. And, you know, maybe in the future I don't think I would ever use it, but we'll have to see. I'm very indecisive, you know? I'm indecisive. But yeah, also, I'm gonna start doing more drawing streams. I forgot to mention, if you were on Twitch and you heard me crying about my tablet not working anymore. So first and foremost, I thought I figured it out last night, and I think last night is when I talked to you, Robin.
That was like 2-3 days ago, but yeah.
Whenever I talked to Robin last about it, I thought that I had figured out the problem. I haven't, but I found a second solution. So basically, if you don't know, I use a Samsung Galaxy tablet with a pen and a free app on the App Store. Let's see what the name of it's called. It's called Sketchbook. It's just like orange with like a pen, like a pencil. And so that's what I use to draw. And the way that I've been using it for drawing streams is I will use my Bluetooth, wireless Bluetooth, and project it, my screen from my my little tablet onto my computer desktop so I can capture it on OBS. And so to do that, you have to go into your computer settings and turn on projection, and sometimes you have to like disable firewall. And so there's a whole like list of things to do, and like there's like videos and like things online that tell you how to do it. And I'm like, I have done this a million times. I don't understand why it's not working. And so stupidly, because I say stupidly now, because it's my computer's fault, not the tablet's fault. I thought it was the tablet. I was like, let's just restart everything on my tablet, completely wipe my tablet. So I did, and when I wiped my tablet, I basically lost all of my unfinished art projects. So on the VOD channel, there's this VOD where I was drawing for Rina from Genshin, and I was like, maybe I'll finish this in my own time, and I'll like, you know, post it over here like a speed paint or something. She gone. She gone, and I didn't even think, I just did. So I was like, oh, no more Farina, but maybe we can draw Farina again sometime. But anyway, I restarted my computer, completely wiped it, or sorry, my tablet, completely wiped it, and tried to set it up again. Still wouldn't work. It started telling me now, you don't have access to this because it's protected content. So I spent hours trying to figure out if it was my tablet or my computer that was the protected content, and I was like, I can't figure it out. And Robin had sent me a what was that thing called? It's like a
Capture
connector
card.
capture card for it, so I could do that. And I was about to do that when I saw a video on YouTube where they were like, just go get, I think it's called Chromecast. Let me look it up. I have it on here. And AirDroid Cast is what it is. Shout out AirDroid Cast, because I can't say that name. AirDroid Cast. So basically, you have it on the devices you want to stream over, and it just automatically connects. You have to put in a pin, and it connects. It's great. It might be a little bit blurry because it's not the best quality, but I'll have to play test with it, but at least I know I can do it. But if it's like too bad on the quality, which I don't think it is, because I do have real quickly, I have this screen. So it'll make it a little bit smaller, which will make it a little bit better quality. But like I'm gonna try it out and see how it works, because I want to start drawing on stream. I have a big goal for this year, which is to be like more focused on practicing art and getting better with art, because I'm not gonna lie, I think my quality of art has gone down because I'm not drawing every single day anymore. Like in the early 2000, like, 20s, I was drawing like every day. I was in COVID and I moved into a new house after like I graduated, so like I was just drawing all the time. I was in an idol group doing art for that idol group. I was doing so much. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm only gonna draw for like, if like I know I did something for Robin, for series that Bro no longer has, and I did a couple of like pieces for myself, and like a couple of like pieces for like, this channel for like the Wizard the Pirate series. But
I
yeah.
crashed out on that game.
Yeah, Robin crashed out on Wizard 101. Imagine crashing out on Wizard 101.
Dude, I got fucking pissed, like, literally, like, I'd say 90% of the time, I was fizzling, and I'm like, I can't fucking play this game and fizzle 90% of the time.
Honestly, that's me and Pirate before Space Burger here came to help me. Once again, shout out Space Burger for helping with the Pirate 101 series, because I'm not gonna lie, I was crashing out. Like, I talked a little bit in the video that I recorded today about how, like, it's just, it takes so long to, like, get through the battles. Like, we had battle after battle, and I'm like, I am not getting, like, hardly any story today. It's just, like, go defeat 6 ships, but then you only get 2 of the 6. Go defeat 6 enemies, but you only get 2 of the enemies. And I'm like, dude, please. It takes too long. Like, please. Like, that's my biggest problem with Pirate, is it's just the amount of battling needs to be nerfed. It's just too much. It's too much. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else to like yap about, because I feel like all my stories that I'm thinking about in my head come from the hospital. I will say, my grandma is trying to set me up with a dietitian at the hospital.
No, don't make Robin jealous.
Bruh. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stick to Swash. We lost so much value with El Tutorial buff. Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? Yeah, Swash is a really good character. It was very noticeable when I can't say it. El Toro wasn't there. Yeah. El Toro's also a really great character. But oh my god. So the dietitian, like,
Is he at least cute?
I didn't look at him.
Hi,
Evelyn. Welcome. Yeah. Tell me if I'm saying your name right. Evelyn. Maybe. Let me know. But welcome to the stream. Welcome. But yeah, like, here's the thing. Cause my grandpa's in the hospital right now, and he's on dietary restrictions, he needs a dietitian to come in and occasionally, like, give him stuff and, like, take note of, like, his blood pressure and sodium levels. And so, dude comes in, and my grandma is like, he is dressed like the stereotypical nerd. Like, he's got like a white shirt on with a bow and glasses. and
so you did look.
Well, no, I'm describing what she said.
Oh.
Noggin time, Robin. I said it right. Gotcha. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, like he was like very like nerdy looking basically. And like I saw him in the hallway passing. I didn't know he was like a dietitian or he was even a part of our room. But I remember seeing him, but I was like didn't think too much of him because I'm sorry, but I'm in my early 20s. I'm not looking at like people in their 30s or 40s. And so,
That's fair.
and so like the thing is, I passed him and I was like, okay, that's a doctor dude. And then went in there and my grandma was like, I'm gonna set you up with him. He is like the cutest little nerd. And I'm like, no, no. And I'm like, no. That's all I can say. It's just like, no. But anyway, there's a bedside nurse, and it's a guy. His name's Tucker. Tucker's my grandpa's bedside nurse. And so Tucker was in the room taking, like, you know, vitals, and, like, I think he also brought my grandpa a blanket because he was really cold, because he hadn't been able to eat or drink anything, so he was just really cold because food helps warm up your body. And so, anyway, he's in there like helping give some stuff to us and take some like quick like notes down about my grandpa's condition. And my grandma's like, oh my god, he is just the cutest little nerd, let me set you up with him. And I'm like,
Grandma.
no. And Tucker turns and he's like, are you talking about me? And we're like, no, we're not talking about you. And my mom is there too, and my mom is like, yeah, no, we're not talking about you. She's trying to get my grandma to hush, but this woman does not know how to quit talking. She will literally go to her grave talking. She does not shut up. And so anyway, she's like, oh no, we were actually talking about that dietitian out there. And I'm like, quit talking. I don't want to be mean and like yell at her for it, because like, you know, she's just probably like a little bit nervous too. And like, you know, we're in a hospital, there's a lot of tension and I don't want to make it worse, but I'm like, stop talking. Like, you don't have to tell everything you see. And like, I'm getting annoyed because when I go there, she's annoying me so much. And I'm like, I can't stay here for very long. Unless I need to be there, I can't stay for long. Because she'll come in and like a nurse will be there and she'll just talk about everything. She'll just like, you know, strike up conversation with them, and they're like in the middle of like writing stuff down on the chart, obviously trying to like concentrate on their work. And she'll be like, oh yeah, like I'm from like, you know, this state originally and we moved down here, and like, you know, like we've been here for a while, and like where are you from, are you from here, because you seem like you got an accent, you know, like what's your name by the way. Just like, stop, please. Like, I get wanting to know the people, but there's so many people coming in and out of this hospital bedroom that, like, you just need to let them do their job. Like,
my
please.
ex. So, my ex was like that. We'd be in the fucking mall. Alright? Like, downtown Salt Lake City Mall. And she'd try and strike up a conversation with people. I'm like, dude, these people just want to shop and leave.
Yeah.
They don't care about me. They don't care about you. They don't care about Jim Tucker down the fucking street.
Oh, hi, Kriharia, welcome. Oh my god, Kyun. I love Kyun. Real quick, gotta yap about Kyun. Precure, guys. I'm so ready for more episodes. My mom's weird too. She was trying to set my 25-year-old cousin with her 35-year-old coworker. No. Like, I don't know what's up with... What? Okay.
Keep on.
Okay. I don't know, like, what's up with my family. Like, I guess it's maybe, like, a grandmother thing. Because, like, my mom does this, but she doesn't do this, you know, seriously. She'll, like, tease me about it, you know, and it's usually, like, I'm just joking. I don't actually want you to go out with this person. Like, my mom will be at a gas station, and she'll see a dude, like, smoking a cigarette in a hoodie, and she's like, there's your boyfriend. And it's, like, it's very obviously a joke. But, like... I feel like my grandparents, they see someone who they think is mildly attractive, and they're like, there, you, I need you to come meet my, like, granddaughter. And I'm like, no. Like, I don't really care to be in a relationship right now. Especially not with someone just like doing their job. They don't even know you. Like just a random person who you go up to. Like imagine being the other person. Some like old woman walks up to you and they're like, "I think you're really cute. My granddaughter's really cute. Would you like to meet her? She'd be great for you. You two would just be so cute." Imagine how weird that would be. Like imagine, like there have been times where I have told her, I'm like, "You have got to stop. Like that is weird, you know? Like like just don't meddle in people's lives like that. That is creepy." And I'm already very like reserved when it comes to like, you know, like people and like especially like, you know, dating kind of things. I'm very reserved about people cuz I
Mm-hmm.
don't think that I have necessarily high, like what's the expectations, like what's the word, high standards. I don't think I have high standards. I don't care how tall are you. I don't care about like ethnicity. I don't care, you know, about like weight or whatever. I don't care really about what you look like. My high standards are for your personality. That's what can make and
Um,
break someone to me.
I have some high standards, but that's mainly because my ex, I didn't have high standards
Mm.
until I met her,
Mm.
and now I didn't have as high standards, or I should say. But now I'm like, there's like certain things that's like because of her, like I won't date somebody like this.
Mm. I see.
Um, and it's something I'll say to you off chat because
Mm. Gotcha.
it might be controversial, and I ain't getting you flamed or me flamed for it.
Mm. Okay. Oh, it's the opposite for me. I have a boyfriend who's a bit full and has luxurious hair, and my parents roast him and call him ugly. Oh, that's mean. My frames are dropping. Sorry. That's horrible. I think, like, okay, I'll say that there's a situation like that in my family, kind of, while my frames are dropping and I look like I'm moving in, like, two speed. Like, let's just say, my cousin's boyfriend, not the most attractive person, and so I felt really bad for him at first. I don't feel too bad anymore though, just because he doesn't have a great personality. He's very annoying, and he's like a year older than she is, and he tends to act like he's younger than her, like, and I don't know if it's just like the teenage boy kind of, like, you know, like he'll come up behind her or like his friends, especially when it's her. Like I guess I could understand goofing off with quote unquote the boys, but he'll go up to her and smack her in the back of the head like he does to the other like guy friends, and like she gets so mad. She'll turn around, and like we were at a birthday party and he did that to her, and she turned around pointing the finger at him, and she's like, "Do not do that to me anymore." And I was like, "Girl, how are you dating him?" Like, I'm sorry, but if I was dating someone where I had to constantly yell at them to behave in front of my family, I don't think I would be dating them.
Bruh, if that's not fun, like, not even with the boys do I allow that.
Mm.
Do not walk up behind me and fucking whack me.
Yeah. Like I guess
will
it's,
crash out.
I know it's like a boy trend, because I've told her before, I was like, "Don't let him touch you like that," and she's like, "He's not being mean, it's just like what they do at school, like all the boys will come up and like smack each other in the back of the head or something, like it's like a trend or something, maybe at just their school, I don't know, because I don't go to school anymore." But I'm like, regardless, tell him don't touch you like that. Like it's to the point where like my grandpa has had to, like, not the one that's in the hospital, that's my step grandpa who's in the hospital, my grandpa on my mom's side, so like my biological grandpa, he had actually had a talk with the boyfriend, and he was like, "Hey, listen, you better quit messing with her, you better leave her alone, you know, like you need to chill out, because you're making her be just like on edge all the time. She's always like complaining about you coming over to, like, because like they live like right next to each other, like my cousin, my grandparents, and so he's like, you know, she does not want to spend time with you, she doesn't want you to come over to family events because she doesn't know if you're gonna act right, and you need to act right if you're gonna be a part of this family." And I'm like, oof, Like my grandpa, a very old southern man. And like at first it makes me a little upset because like the boy was like going around saying like, oh, I guess your family doesn't like me because I'm not white. Like he's from Guatemala. He's Hispanic, but he was adopted by a white family. But he was going around saying like, oh, I guess your family doesn't like me because they're so white. And my cousin's like, our grandpa isn't fully white. Like he's got like, I think it was, if I'm remembering correctly, which I might not be, but I think it was, for me, my great great grandma on his side. So his great grandma was black, and so he's not even fully like white. And like he has said before to him, he's like, I am not trying to make this like a race thing between you. It's just you don't have the standards that I want to see my grandkid dating. So act your age, act mature.
If my partner came up and said, oh, your family doesn't like me because I'm X race, I'd be like, no, they don't like you because you're kind of a piece of shit, and because you accuse of my family being racist, we're done. Don't ever fucking talk to me again. Leave now.
And like,
because
it's just
like,
so
if
weird.
anyone accuses my family of racism, that's it. No,
Yeah.
don't.
Like I don't even really know, because he's one of those teenage boys who like they just spout nonsense sometimes, you know, or like they'll joke, because I don't necessarily know that he said that as like a actual accusatory thing. I think he just kind of said that like on the fly, but it made my cousin upset, and so she spoke to someone in her family about it, you know. Like it's just that he's just not very like what's the word, responsible, let's say. He's very kind of like mouthy. He mouths off against people a lot. Like he's one of those boys who like he'll be really nice to your face and act like, you know, he's like your bro right off the bat, but then he'll go around and like talk about you behind your back. So I'm like, not quite my choice for, you know, her, but you know, I guess she likes him, you know, not really my place to say otherwise. Oh, my standards: be safe, be nerdy, be responsible. But people can either be mad, disrespectful, or have impossible expectations. I would never. Yeah, like for me, I could never date someone who wasn't nerdy. I couldn't. Like if they don't watch anime, they don't, you know, like get video game stuff, I don't honestly think I could. I don't think I could date them. And Lias, welcome. Welcome in, Lias. It's been a while. How are you? But yeah, like, oh my god. Like today we saw a car at the hospital and I was freaking out because this was a really cool car. It's like someone had decorated their entire car with like anime stickers. Like they had Chainsaw Man, Tokyo Ghoul, Sailor Moon, you know, like all kinds of the good animes. And I was like, yo. And my mom was like, it's one of your people. It's a weeb in the wild. And I was like, you're right. It's a weeb in the wild. Robin is just staring.
I don't move, I'm sorry.
Not yet.
Oh, yes. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
Soon, Robin may be a VTuber. We people are real. I know, that's insane. Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, like, I could never date someone who's not at least a little bit on the nerdy side, you know? Like, I've only dated one person, and I went out on a date with, I guess, including that one person I dated, 2 people, because I didn't date the other person, because the date went so bad that I was like, I'm not, we done talking, I ain't doing this again. But yeah, like the first guy I dated was like your stereotypical like emo gamer boy. So yeah. That's kind of always been my type. So like, if you want to know M's type, Wotokoi, Nifuji. But yeah. Like I couldn't, like, I don't know if I could even really date someone who's like a big extrovert. because I've realized I am an extreme introvert. I don't like being out in public. When I go into public, when I go out like shopping, grocery shopping, running errands, I get so tired just from like social interaction that I have to come home and just take a nap. Like I'm like, this has made me tired. I gotta take a nap. Like I need to de-stress from being in the real world. But like, yeah, I could never like date someone who's like, let's go to a party. Let's go like hang out at this event. And like we have this thing in my family where I get mad a lot because like I'll like say like, hey, I don't feel so good. Like, can we go home? I got a stomach ache. And my parents are like, no, no, don't worry about it. We'll go in a minute. I'm like, make an excuse now. I'm going to be sick. And it's like I could not ever deal like with a partner who one doesn't pick up on the hints of I don't feel good, can we leave? Because if I don't feel good, I'm either gonna puke or maybe poop. So like I need something. I need you to work with me. And like it's just one of those things where it's like I feel like I'm not listened to in those situations because it's like I need to do what is best for me in that situation if I'm feeling sick. So like just like work with me, tell people like, oh hey, like yeah, it's getting late, we need to go let the dogs out, like we need to get home, work early tomorrow, something like that. Make an excuse and leave, because like my family are full of talkers. They just talk, and they don't stop talking. Like with my grandma, like I was mentioning, it's hard to like leave because she's like, oh, goodbye, love you, here's a hug, love you, and then she'll start asking you questions about like, are you coming, like for example, hospital, are you coming back tomorrow? Oh, like, will you bring me this tomorrow? Okay, cool. See you. Yeah, see you. Oh, and by the way, like, this doctor came in and said this, and oh, you gotta go. Okay, yeah, bye. Love you. Oh, and by the way,
Midwest goodbye.
Is that really it? Because she is from the Midwest.
That is the Midwest goodbye. That is we say goodbye 50 times.
Oh my god.
Did she hang on, is she ever sitting down, slap her legs and go, well, I best get going?
Well,
and,
she's
rub
not the
her
one.
hands up and down her legs.
She's not the one who ever says, let's get going. She's always the one talking. Like, if someone else didn't do the knee slap, then no one else would get up.
Yeah. And then, they always, if you're, like, if you have dinner, they always have to give you some leftovers. Oh, yes, get some collard greens.
Yeah. What's the southern goodbye? Oh, okay. I don't know if this is like a thing for everyone, but in my family, this is how we know that it's time to go. Is usually someone will like, they'll let out a sigh, they'll be sitting down, and they'll go, well, and get up. And that's the signal that it's time to let go. If someone gets up and says well with a sigh, like a southern well, that's in my southern family. That's how we know it's time to go. Like my grandpa is notorious for this. Like he'll be in a restaurant and everybody will be talking and he'll be done. So he'll just like put his like hands on the table, kind of like with like a gentle slap, not a hard slap, like kind of gentle, and just like go well, and just stand up, and he'll just start walking. He'll walk out. Like he doesn't even wait.
Your grandfather.
Your
grandfather is me.
Honestly, I don't blame him.
All right, listen. Is your grandfather single?
No. Well, him and my grandma aren't really. They're together legally, but not really. Not really. But
and
yeah.
You want to start calling me grandma?
Hell no.
I'm old enough to be.
Apparently. But yeah, like he is so done with their BS, cause like I love my step family, but like they are full of yappers. They will not stop, and so whenever like both of my families are together, like Christmas or at a restaurant, he does this like without even like warning. Sometimes he'll just go, well, time to go. And he says, come on, crew, come on, everybody, because he's the driver usually. So he's like, okay, come on, let's go. And he'll just start like...
How far you're staying?
He literally will stand up at a table and just wave his like hands around, like, come on, let's go. Just kind of like in a circle, like hurrying them on. And then if they take too long, he'll just go out to the truck and sit in his truck and wait for everybody to come out. He's like,
Your
I ain't got
grandpa
time
is
for that.
fucking me.
I wish I was more like him.
Um, so like, my ideal day is let's go to a movie, let's go eat some food, let's go the fuck home. You know? Let's go, you know, like, I like to be out in public, but we're doing things around people, but it's just us. Somewhere where we have to very little talk to people. What would you like to eat? I want a burger. Okay, great. Here's your burger. Thanks. Have a great night. Here's some money.
Yeah, I get that. Like, I just, I'm
You
not
know,
the
a
most
hockey
social
game.
person.
We sit on our asses. We watch 12 men run, skate around ice, get all sweaty, score a couple goals. We don't talk to anyone in the crowd, and we leave.
Yeah, movies are good because you don't have to talk. Exactly.
Unless it's a first date. First date, I like to do like park bowling. That way you can get to know the person. Movies is more like you've been dating for a little bit kind of thing.
Yeah, I see that.
Because a first date, I feel like you need to talk to the person. Because what if you're like, yeah, they were cool, but they didn't say much? How the fuck are you supposed to get to know the person?
Yeah, I get that. Oh, my loneliest experience being in high school and having no nerd friends. The whole class hated anime and it hit hard, really? Because, like, in my class, I just remember it was kind of funny. This is specifically in 8th grade. Like, at my school, like, there was a lot of weebs, but I wasn't always friends with them. And so, like, for me, in 8th grade, I remember this so, like, vibrantly, because there was 3 sections. 3.5 sections. So, this was a very small class, because this was, like, the class I transferred into, because there was a girl who, was trying to attempt to bully me. I can hear the thing on your side, Robin.
Sorry, it was an ad, and it was an ad that Snapchat was like, you should follow these people. And it was some news group. And the headline it gave me was Doctor tries to kill wife while hiking.
Oh, God. But, yes, so, like, here's the thing. Like, in 8th grade, I had to transfer classes because there was a girl who was, like, literally trying to, like, bully me because she found out that one of my friends was the girl who had beat her up the previous school year, and so now she was trying to target me, even though, like, I had just became friends with her after that fight, you know? And so, like, I'm like, just by association, I was a target for her. But anyway, I transferred classes, and I went into the small class, and you had 3.5 sections. I'm gonna call it a half. So you had, like, the preppy girls, like the TikTok, like K-pop girls. We called them the preppy K-pop girls because, like, they were the ones who were like, I'm trying to get into a good college, but, like, Jungkook is over here, like, he's my, like, wallpaper, and I have his photo card strapped to my, like, bag at all time. You know, those kind of girls, kind of preppy.
Hang on.
Get to it.
Okay, that shit pisses me off. Okay, if you were buying K-pop, if you were buying K-pop as a person who used to be a K-pop, like, serious K-pop collector, you put the real photo cards you get from the albums inside a binder, or you keep it with the album so it doesn't get fucking damaged. You could go on Etsy or, like, eBay and buy fake ones of your favorite person for, like, 30 cents. And well, you could put.
I don't know if they were or not.
Don't put a lot of these dumb teenagers do put the real one in there. These are like $8 cards they're carrying around.
I mean, it's $8.
Depending on how popular the member is, I've seen a single card go for $30 fucking dollars. Not rare, by the way. It's just because the member is popular. $30.
I'm kind of and with that just because I don't do that. You ain't gonna see me with Bang Chen on my hip, okay? Listen here.
Right, but, okay, so if I bought you, for your birthday, right? I went out and bought you Bang Chen photo cards. You would probably preserve those. Well, because they're, like actual real ones.
I mean, I have an idol, like, card book. Like, it's one that I've DIY'd. just because I've lost like my Disney pens before because I'm stupid and I took them to school in my backpack and they fell off. I've lost pens doing that, so I don't take anything like that in public because I'd be
Yeah,
scared
no,
it would fall.
don't you? If you're a K-pop collector, for the love of Jesus, put away your real cards and buy fake ones, or go onto Google.
I get that, but like I just don't know what they were doing. But yeah, basically, with those girls, they were like the preppy, like kind of like what you said, like the TikTok school kids. I mean, I don't even know if this was TikTok. I don't think this was quite TikTok times, bruh.
I'm sorry, my fucking Discord crashed.
Like, I don't know if these were actually Discord kids or anything, but like or not Discord. I said Discord because you said Discord. TikTok kids. I don't know if they were quite TikTok kids because I don't think TikTok was quite out or even out at this point. I don't remember because it was so long ago.
Oh no, what was TikTok before it was TikTok? It wasn't Vine. It was
Musically.
Yes, Musically.
Yeah. Maybe they were like those. They were like, you're like preppy, like they wanted to be like Laura DIY and like I think their name is Wingy, like kind of like vloggy YouTubers, but it was like more on the like I'm a clean girl, like I do studying and I want to be a doctor kind of girl, which no hate to them because I had some of them as like my friends, but definitely they did not always get along with me and my friends who were the other side of the girls, who were the weebs of the classroom, the ones who watched anime and talked about a lot of anime. And like sometimes the boys would like come out and hang out with us sometimes if we talked about anime that they liked, because like sometimes we talk about Naruto. Some of them like SpongeBob, so we're like, you can hang with us, it's chill. SpongeBob's a cartoon is animation, and therefore it can be a part of the anime club. But anyway, we would like talk with like people about anime, so it was like you had the K-pop, you had like the anime kids, and then you had the boys. And the boys is like the half thing that I mentioned, because the boys just kind of interjected into like, they kind of split into two groups. So like they never interacted with the K-pop girls like ever, but some of the boys would come over and hang out with like our group, which was the weeb group, because of anime. The others were like the ones who were like, they were friends with the K-pop girls, but they didn't hang out with them because they were kind of like preppy boy, like that curly perm haircut that every guy has, like that's what they had. And like they were also kind of like like troublemakers, some of them were, and like loud. But like the boys who hung out with us, they were very chill, they were very nice. They were definitely more on the like nerdy kind of gamer kind of side, but like they were so chill, and I genuinely feel bad because like our little like weeb group, as we called it in the 8th grade, like we were so like, there were so many people. It was like the biggest group because you had like maybe 4 girls who were like the K-pop girls, and then you had like 3 boys who were like the boy side, and then everybody else was kind of like in the like weeb group. Like this is the closest that I had ever been in a like a classroom to the other students. But I will say, as my frames are dropping again, I'll wait a second before I yap about this next story, because this is one of those things you never forget. Yeah.
No, I was just making a joke because you said your frames are dropping. Well,
well, so y'all know how there's always that one pick-me girl? I'm sure you know. It's Robin, but Robin's a pick-me girl. But you know how there's always that like one pick-me girl, whether she's like in your class or at school. I think I've always, in every single one of my classes, had either a pick-me girl or a pick-me boy. Someone who always tries to like stand out and be like the one, kind of like, pulling the shots and like always like cracking jokes or having all the attention on them. And so I'm gonna call her Jana. Trying to give her. I'm gonna call her Jana because her name starts with a J, but I'm not gonna call her out, which I was gonna, but I was like, that's mean. So her name we're gonna say is Jana.
You know, you could have called her out and said you weren't, and nobody would have known.
Probably. I honestly don't even know what happened to this girl because there's a whole story with her. She crashed out. Like, she crashed out. Basically, what happened is in 8th grade, Jana was our pick-me girl of our class. And she didn't quite fit in anywhere because she didn't care for anime, she didn't care for K-pop, and, like, the boys, you know, who weren't the anime kids didn't really want anything to do with her. So, as, like, one of those, like, cheerleading popular girls, she tried her best to kind of like fit in with the K-pop girls, but then they would talk about like, oh my god, like Jungkook, oh my god, the Bangchan, oh my god, Kai, like and they just don't, she just didn't care. And so, you know, she had a hard time fitting in, but like people approached her, they were like, hey, like you can come do this project with us, you don't have anyone, like people were nice to her. And I think she took it for granted because she didn't have any quote unquote popular other girls in the class with her. But basically, she, like, for me, I didn't pay attention to her until she did what she did to me. Which is, I've told this story before about the first crush that I had in 8th grade, where he told me that he liked me, and he then proceeded to go out with my neighbor. Because he liked her before me, but she was in a relationship, but now she's free, so now I'm gonna go out with her before I go out with you, kind of guy. And I thought he was a really nice guy. I thought he was, you know, smart, he was funny, and he was kind of like on the weeby side. And then that happened, and I was like, yeah, no thank you. But anyway, before that happened, I had started liking him. You know, I had just moved to this classroom, he was just very kind to me, and I just started liking him. And this Jana girl found out. And so she would constantly like do things. At first I thought she was just teasing and being nice, because she would like try her best to make me sit next to him or like push me closer to him. And I first thought that she was genuinely just like trying to be nice or something, because she never gave me the pick me vibes until she said something along the lines of, just go ahead and ask him out already. Like, I'm sure he's probably not gonna date you because you're not necessarily his type, but like you might as well try. And I was like, girl, you want to watch your mouth? And like the thing is, after she said that, like it kind of spread around the classroom, and like I said, it was so weird because sometimes this kid liked me, him, the boy, sometimes he liked me, sometimes I felt like he didn't. But like we went through a period of where he, I guess, did like me. Because, like I said, he was hot and cold like that Katy Perry, what's her name? Katy Perry song.
Katy
Hot and cold.
Perry.
He was
Yes,
hot
and you're no.
and cold all the time. But anyway,
You're up and you're down. Yes, when it's
this dude literally, like, he could not make his mind up apparently. But anyway, we went through a period where it seemed like he liked me, but the whole class pretty much found out that this girl said that to me. And, you know, they just kind of, I wouldn't say turned on her, but they were less open to her. Like people before, like I said, were being nice and trying to like invite her into like groups and stuff, have lunch with her, and now people were keeping distance. And now she had no one. And I wasn't the only person that she had kind of like said a rude remark to in that class, but it had started to get to the point where just about everyone had been like kind of like bitten back by her. And so they're like, yeah, we just kind of don't want anything to do with you. And because of that, she started acting out. She started, you know, like going around to the boys and like flirting with them, trying to get, you know, them to pay attention to her, because the girls aren't, so maybe the boys will. And literally I'm sure that they probably, like, one of the boys that said this, I'm sure that he was probably autistic and just did not give a flying fuck about what this girl said. But I remember, it was funny, and I feel so proud of him for this, but I just remember he was sitting there playing his Nintendo 3DS, playing like Paper Mario or something at lunch, and this girl comes over and she like touches his hand and she's like, hey, what game are you playing? Can I play that? And he's like, no, you don't understand what video games are. And she was like, yes, I do. I'm actually really good at video games, but no one wants to give me a chance. And he's like, okay, then like, who is this character? Again, this is Mario. Everybody knows Mario. She could not even name Mario. She didn't know his name. Like, imagine being so out of touch that you don't know Mario's name. But anyway, he's like, exactly. I don't like you. You don't like me, and I know that. So just, get out of my sight. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to my friends. Goodbye. And, like, went back to his game, and I was like, thank you for giving her a reality check, because genuinely, she could use it. He had no care about her whatsoever. Did not even care if he offended her, and I am proud of him for that. Because, like, that's just so weird. Like, she would constantly try to flirt with him, too. I think it was, like, an ego thing where she was trying to, like, crack him almost to, like, make him, like her or something. Because she would always target him. Because he was very open that I don't like this girl. And so she would, like, just come up and, like, try to hug him and touch him. And he very firmly said, like, no, don't touch me. Like, put his boundaries down to her. And she would try everything to, like, get up all in his space. But, like, yeah, basically the whole class hated her. And so when she realized that even the boys did not want to, like really hang out with her, that's when the crazy started. Because she started throwing tantrums in the classroom. She started, like, throwing stuff. Like, one day she threw a water bottle at the whiteboard for, oopsies, my hand slipped, haha. And I'm like, even if you are just, like, playing around, like, that's a little much. Like, she would constantly drop things and say, oh my god, I'm such a klutz, guys. I'm so sorry. She even came to school fake hurt. Like, she put on, like, one of those braces, like, on your hands for, like, if you have a sprained wrist. Kept that on for, like, nearly a month. You don't need that for, like, a month for a sprained wrist. Like, correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I don't think you do. But she was like, oh, I can't move my wrist. It hurts to move it. I can't. And, like, even the teacher was, like, starting to sniff out some BS. Because she's like, you can hold a pencil in your hand. Okay? Like, be for real. Okay. Honestly. But, like, it was very obvious that she was faking attention. And she just started doing things where she would just, like, start crying out of the blue at her desk. And she would make up some sob story that was obviously fake. But, like, everyone would be like, Jana, what's wrong? Why are you crying? And she's like, I'm sorry. I'm having a really hard time at home right now. Because, like, my parents aren't doing so well. And, like, you'd literally go onto her Instagram and she would post photos with her family smiling, her parents with her smiling and happy. And, like, granted, you never know what's going on behind social media, but from the people that she was friends with, they seemed like they knew that she was putting up a front, because they're like, nah, we hung out at her house and she was pretty chill with her parents. They were chill. So she got caught in lies so many times. It was wild. She got caught so many times lying for attention that basically she crashed out one day and she stood up and just started yelling, like saying like, you guys just suck. You don't know what I'm going through. Nobody understands what I'm going through. I'm going through so much, and this classroom doesn't help me, and these teachers, they don't help me. They don't care about me. They don't care about people who have problems like me, and stormed out. And everyone was just kind of like, where did that come from? Because we were in the middle of watching that, like, what's that Parasite thing called? It's like Monsters Inside Me. We were watching that in a science class. And she just started going off in the middle of it. Like, everybody was watching it, and she just started screaming all of a sudden to where the teacher had to, like, pause the, like, show and turn around and be like, you good? Because, like, she was just, like, crashing out of nowhere, leaving, and so the teacher had to chase after her. And so, like, she didn't come to school for the next couple of days, but then she came back for, like, maybe, like, 4 or 5 days, like maybe a school week, just like a full week, and then she never came back. Like, she didn't get transferred to another class, And like the days that she was in this classroom, she was very quiet, kept to herself, didn't act out anymore, didn't talk to anyone more. And like then she was just gone. And I think she transferred schools, but like I don't know. I think that she like just went off the chain. And I think I saw people saying that like rumors had spread that she was like claiming that she had like a psychotic breakdown, and people were like, I don't know that I trust her, because I feel like she was just getting ignored because the people that she would bully were in a class with her, and they didn't want anything to do with her. And so she couldn't take not having any friends, and so she just kind of like tried to lie and tried to feed attention to herself. But I'm like, yeah, that's not how you should go about making friends, you know. Don't lie to people, you know. Just don't have don't say that you have illnesses, because like she would fake saying that she had like, you know, like a long-term illness, or like that she would have like I said, with a sprained wrist. Like she would fake being injured to garner sympathy. And it's like there are people who have like actual like illnesses, and like they, you know, like I feel like that's so offensive to them, you know, like saying that you have this when you've never been tested for it. It feels like you're, well, obviously attention seeking, but it's like that is such a slap in the face to people who have been trying to get diagnosed and finally get that answer that they have been looking for. And for you to just claim that you have something for attention is insane. Like anyone who claims to have a medical issue without being tested just for attention is insane to me. That is not something that you should be joking about. That's my gap. I know that got sad, but I just like, I always remember that like moment and being like, I can't believe this girl did that. Cause like, she said some really mean things to people in that classroom. And one to me, obviously, like I said, but like, she said mean things before to like some of my other friends in that classroom. And I'm just like, you know what? I want to be nice and say that I'm happy you're not in this class anymore, and I hope you've gotten help. But at the end of the day, I'm glad she stopped going to our school, because I couldn't take being in another class with her. Kind of funny and gross. Some of my classmates want to marry old men. Oh, yeah. I feel that. I mean, it definitely depends, like, especially if you're like a minor. Like, hey, no. Gotta get some water in me. Gotta get that water.
Rank up.
I'm drinking. Drinking. That was a long yap. But yeah. I'm just trying to think of like any other stories that I haven't told before. Cause I've got so many, and I love telling stories. But I'm like, I gotta know on the fly. I'm just trying to think. Oh, there was this one time. I'm trying to like think about the stories that I haven't thought about before. I don't think I've mentioned this one before. There was this one time when I was in an idol group. If you guys didn't know, I tried to start a Kagi idol group, and Rosa, our friend, was actually a part of this group for a little bit. But yeah, basically what happened is like one person from our area was actually able to be physically a part of this group, and so their character name was Morgan. And so Morgan and I did a lot together. Like, there was more stuff that we kind of wanted to do, but the group just kind of fizzled out because one, they were getting married and moving to Japan, and two, Rosa was wanting to move down to where we are, but it just wasn't feasible for them. And obviously, to be in that group, you kind of had to be in person. It was an in-person group, and I'm not gonna lie, this was during the sorbet catastrophe where they were attacking Barry and Barry's group for what I feel like is no reason, because I don't think that they were doing anything wrong. And there was just like this hate mob online, like trying to go after Kagi idols. Like, I remember seeing Paida getting hate for it, which, like, if you don't know Paida is amazing alien idol. Definitely get them some love. But like, I just I think we all kind of fizzled out around then because we were like kind of, I don't want to say scared, but just kind of like worried about like, you know, people being mean, and like I definitely think that our motivation fizzled out. But anyway, we did some fun stuff. We hosted a maid cafe, and it was really fun. And I'm not gonna lie, I would love to host another maid cafe. That was super fun. I enjoyed it, and I've never worked a hostess job before. Like we were serving like food and stuff, and like we were like performing dances and like karaoke and just like talking, playing games with people, like customers. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. I wouldn't mind doing that again. But one thing that I always remembered, because I remember, if you guys remember, Resolucia or Rezo, my Oshi is Mimi. Mimi was in this group at one point, and Mimi tells stories back in the day about like what happened at like practices or like funny things that, you know, went on behind like filming in the scenes. And like this is something that happened to us. While my frames are dropping, of course I'm telling the most important part, and my frames are like, eh, no, 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 no. So basically, what happened is, to get some photos of us out there, Morgan and I, and their at the time fiance, now wife, we all met at a local park to take some photos, like character, portfolio photos, and my stream is bugging. My frames are bugging. Bugging. Anyway, we met up to take some photos, and there was this really creepy guy, old man, who was just watching us the whole time. Just like staring at us. And at first we thought, like, okay, maybe he works here or something. Because he was just like constantly just like eyeing us, and he was like a distance away, but enough that it was noticeable that he was paying attention to us. Like we were here in wigs, and we kind of tried to dress in like casual outfits that we thought like, you know, our characters and their personalities would, you know, want to wear. And we were like just taking like photos. That's literally all we were doing, is taking photos in a park. And like maybe my wig was the most distinguishable, because Morgan just had like black pigtails. I had like split hair that was pink and blue, and so maybe I'm the one that he was really looking at because of my hair color. But we were just sitting there taking photos, not doing anything, not disturbing anything, but he was just watching us for probably about an hour, because we took our photos, we just made sure that they looked okay, and then we just like stopped and like chatted, because like we're making an idol group together. We wanted to talk about ideas and like, you know, see each other in person and talk in person, and like, you know, just get to know each other. So we're just like sitting on a bench talking, and like we're like, I think we recorded like a TikTok or something like that, and this guy was watching us still for like a whole hour. And so as we're leaving, like we drove separate cars obviously, and he approached Morgan and their fiance's car. And so I was like already in my car when I saw that, and they were just kind of out there talking. And so I was about to like, you know, drive over there and see what the issue was, because he was just like talking to them out of nowhere. And so anyway, it was a very quick chat. When I pulled over there, he was like leaving, but he was like watching me turn around, like looking at me as I was leaving, and I'm like, what the heck? And so anyway, dude dude had apparently, because I pulled up there and I talked to Morgan and their fiance, and they were like, yeah, the dude basically said that he was like weirded out by my hair, and that he invited them to go to church. He invited them to church, and they were like, oh yeah, sure, like this is a, by the way, a person who is non-binary, and their soon-to-be wife. And they dress very, at the time, I don't know about anymore, but at the time, they were very, both female presenting. But the thing is, this dude had invited them to church, and had said, like, you make sure you take your weird-headed friend over there to church, too. And, anyway, it gave them like a church like business card, and they were like, huh, I'm gonna set this on fire. And it's like, nothing necessarily against religious people, but like that dude was creepy, just like staring, and I'm like, like I understand, I guess, where you're trying to come from, but that's a little bit, prejudice, we'll say. A little bit prejudiced because of a hair color to, like, think that, oh, you're a spawn of the devil, you need Jesus. Like, what? To be fair, I do live in the yeehaw, the holler, so that is kind of the people that you run into. Maybe that's another reason why I don't go outside, because I have this exact same hair color that you see before you. So, yeah.
As long as I'm not on the clock at work, I will crash the fuck out and tell you everything that's wrong with you if you try and get me to go to church with you.
Like, I'm a firm believer in, you can have whatever religion you want. I'm not super religious. My parents are. But, like, I'm just like, hey, I think it's super weird of you to, like, just be watching people and, like, because, like I said, this was an hour of him just, like, sitting at a park bench, just, like, hands crossed, like, over his chest, arms crossed over his chest, just watching us. And I'm like, what if there were young kids here? Because we're, like, college level. Like, we're, like, freshly, like, maybe 20 years old all together. What if they were, like, kids? Because this was, like, right next to a school. We went there during school hours, so there wouldn't be any kids anywhere, so we could take photos and stuff. Because it was autumn, and the leaves were pretty. And, like, I'm just like, dude, what if there were children, like, young kids here? Like, are you talking to the young kids, too? Like, if you're trying to be like a witness or something, like, this is not the way you do it. Because we were so freaked out by this guy, we almost turned around and left. Like, he was creepy. I got bad vibes from him the whole time. Just bad vibes. Like, I'm sorry, mister, but I don't want to go to any church that you're a part of. You give me creepy vibes. Oh, yeah. My ex-boyfriend said that I would need church, not therapy.
I don't think I told you about the Unity Religious Center down here.
I don't know what that is.
Neither did I. So it's a place that's what it's called. It's called the Unity Religious Center. And I'm like, oh, it must be a place where anybody of any religion can go and just be free, you know? I went and I grabbed a flyer from their, like, little grab one box. It's preaching Christianity just up and down throughout it, right? And, like, it even says at one point, like, why, like, they think that other religions are wrong, and I'm like, wow, for one. And then you look at the back, it's this, like, 60-year-old white lady that looks like classic cult leader look. And I threw that away so quickly, and I have never walked past the building since.
I'm getting some water, but yeah. Okay, you said cult, and it got me down a weird topic. Where do we start this? I don't know what it is right now, but, like, I feel like none of the YouTubers that I usually watch are posting that much. It's like they're either taking a break or, like, kind of stepping back and, like, either reassessing content or, like, dwindling down on their content. So I'm trying to find some stuff to watch on YouTube. Because, yeah, I watch anime occasionally, but, like, I like to put on YouTube something in the background that I don't have to watch, that I can just listen to. I've been on my true crime spiel. And so I've been watching, like, some true crime videos and stuff, because if you didn't know, Em thought that she would either go into mortuary or forensic science. Why? I don't know. I really don't know what was going through my head during that time. I think I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. I could definitely handle that. Yeah, I'll do that, when in actuality, I always wanted to do stuff with, like, books and writing and editing. But anyway, I've always like I feel like enjoyed is the wrong word to use, but I've always been like, you know, like I don't want to bring light to it by saying like fascinated or anything, but I do think it's something that people should be aware of, because there's a lot of patterns in people that you can kind of like see in these like people who commit crimes, you know, like things that they say or like actions that they, you know, do. And I think it's a good thing to know about these kind of like tell signs that something is wrong or something seems fishy, because I truly do think that they could save people's lives. So I like to watch them, just, you know, like because I'm a little curious, and I want to know what happens, and like I just want to see, like, you know, what, like sometimes they'll have a title and it's like this, like a sign of trust or something is like, you know, what if you see someone who is saying they'll do this for you, that's a sign that they might be a criminal. Something clickbaity like that. I'll see that and I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I wanna know. Or like, if you see these numbers, run. I wanna know. And so I've been watching a lot of like true crime stuff and like culty stuff, because it's insane to me, especially the true crime stuff. I I can't wrap my head around some of the cases, which I won't talk about because some of them are disturbing and whatnot. But like, I can't wrap my mind around some of these people and why they do the things that they do, and like in people, like how some of them do. I don't get it, and I would like to say anyone who is a sane person could also vouch and say that, yeah, I don't understand, because like some of it is just insane. Like, I saw like a video today, I won't go into like detail, but basically there was someone who ended someone by like burning them alive, and I'm like, how could you do this to someone? Like, how could you possibly then go and lie about doing that? Like, I just don't understand it. I don't. I can't put two and two together around why you would do that. And like, maybe that's just because, you know, like I would never do that or something. But like, I watch these videos and I'm like, dang, maybe I shouldn't watch this, because I just get to thinking and I'm like, this makes me so incredibly upset. Like, it's interesting to watch, but I'm like, I am so upset by this. Like, I'm upset by their lack of remorse for what they've done. Like, this last case that I watched, this woman was just lying and lying. They knew the whole time she was lying, saying, I did not do that. That was my best friend. I would never do that to her. I would never hurt her. But she did. But you did. You know? Like, I just cannot fathom. I could not fathom it. But yeah, that was a sad topic. Anyway, y'all want a little bit of a nicer topic or something? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, chat? Robin, what are we talking about next?
If you were any flavor ice cream, what
Oh.
flavor would you be?
I like these questions. If I was any flavor of ice cream, like, should I say like what I feel like I would look like as a flavored ice cream, or like what I feel like my personality is?
Like, what would you want to be?
I feel like for me, personality, I would want to be like some sort of like maybe chocolate and like raspberry or something. Looking at me though, I feel like I would be like cotton candy. But I feel like personally, I would be like chocolate and raspberry. But what about Robin?
I don't know about personality wise, but like, if I could be any flavor, I think vanilla would be the best flavor. Now,
Versatile.
hear me out. People will be like, vanilla. That's kind of boring, don't you think? Nobody ever said. Well, okay, some people will say vanilla is their favorite. It's not a widely chosen one, but nobody will turn down vanilla ice cream. I don't need to be your favorite, but also, why turn me down?
Yeah, like that's my thing, I guess, with ice cream is one, I'm not the biggest ice cream person, but no, I get you. I would not turn down vanilla. Like I think I'm picky when it comes to chocolate. I prefer chocolate, but it has to be done right. There are some places where their chocolate is really bad. So like if it's a bad place for chocolate ice cream, I'm gonna always get vanilla. Yeah, I had some ice cream the other day, and because I told you guys this, but yeah, I burnt the shit out of my mouth. Like, I went with my mom to this new sushi restaurant, and we got spring rolls. They were so hot inside. Temperature wise, they were steaming, and I stuck that thing in my mouth without even thinking about it, because I usually will bite the ends off, because if it's too hot to take it in half and break it like even, then I'll just bite the end off. It got stuck to the roof of my mouth on the inside part. Like the butt was facing my tongue, and I couldn't get it off because it was so hot. It fused to the top of my mouth, and I had a really bad blister in my mouth form, and then later it popped, and so I was like, I'm gonna get ice cream. But anyway, it was this Hershey's like extra dark chocolate that is like some of the best chocolate ice cream I've had. It's very good. Highly recommend. It's limited though.
Do you have like Kroger or QVC or Smith's or something like that near you?
I think we have a Kroger somewhere, but nowhere that I know of. I don't know any of those other ones. Robin's like, what in the yeehaw do they have?
Harris Teeter.
I've never been there. But yeah, I think we have one.
Okay, so Harris Teeter is it got acquisitioned by Kroger. That's what I was looking for. So the Kroger affiliated stores is everything that I named. If you are ever near one, pop on in, go down to their ice cream section and get yourself some Post ice cream. P-O-S-T, just like the fucking cereal. They sell Fruity Pebble and Cocoa Pebble ice cream. It's the Fruity Pebble one is vanilla ice cream with like actual like bits of Fruity Pebbles in it, and then the Cocoa Pebbles one, I think it's chocolate with Cocoa Pebbles in it. I've never had the Cocoa Pebbles one, but the Fruity Pebbles one is delish.
Speaking of that, what's your favorite cereal? Because mine is Fruity Pebbles.
God, is it basic to be like Honey Nut Cheerios?
Yes.
Okay, I'm an old man. But also Oreo O's.
Ah, isn't that a newer one?
No, so it was brought out when I was a kid.
Oh, never mind. It's
was
old.
discontinued. Yeah, it was discontinued and then it was brought out again.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs are pretty good. But yeah, like, I like the fruity cereals, but like, Trix and, what's it called? Captain Crunch. I like Captain Crunch, can't eat it. It cuts my mouth all to pieces. Trix does that too. Fruity Pebbles, I don't quite love that they're so like small, you know, like when you put them in your mouth, it's not a satisfying crunch, because I feel like cereal has to have a little bit of a crunch, and there's not quite a satisfying crunch because they get soggy so quickly, because they're just like thin little like strips of like, not even strip, like the size of your pinky nail maybe, but like taste wise they're great. They all kind of taste fruity, I like that, but they don't cut my mouth to pieces.
You know what cereal really does cut your mouth up? And I don't know if you said it because my brain only heard like the first or the last part of the conversation. Captain Crunch.
That's what I said, yeah.
Alright, okay. You
Because,
said
like, the
Captain
thing
Crunch.
is, I like Captain Crunch. I do. I like the cereal. But it hurts to eat. Like, it hurts. I love it,
Captain
though.
Crunch is fucking delicious.
It is. I can't eat it that often because it cuts the top of your mouth. And it's like, dang. Chill. Okay. This is a dilemma that I've had to just come to terms with. Because it's been very hard for me, Robin. But what is your favorite food? The last like meal you could ever have. They're like you can have one specific type of like food or dish. What would it be?
I'm getting lamb curry. Fucking spicy as all to get
Ooh,
out.
that's a good choice. See, I've been in this dilemma for years now, and I think I finally decided on it, which is, do I want my death meal for when I am on death row? Do I want my death meal to either be just the sushi, or do I want it to be ramen? Because both are both delicious. It's like my favorite things to get. I love fish. Sorry, Robin. I love seafood. And but like I love there's just something about ramen, like especially like those good packs of ramen. Like I grew up on the cheap stuff, but like if you get the good packs or like you go to a restaurant, like a ramen restaurant, it's nice, it's comforting. A bowl of ramen is comforting. It's good. There's so much flavor. But sushi also has a lot of flavor. Like I know some people who are like, "No, I don't taste anything. It's just fish." No, you're doing it wrong. You don't understand. You're probably dipping it in soy sauce and ruining it by like drowning it in soy sauce. But the fish does in fact have taste. Like my favorite ones to get are like just like salmon, fatty tuna, or the salmon roe, spicy tuna. They have one at my local sushi restaurant called the Joy Roll, which is tofu and cream cheese and marinated like what is it called? Butternut squash. And it's like super delicious. It's so good. Also like a sweet potato roll is really good. There's one that I get at a different sushi place that's like a wild mushroom and cheese, and it's so good. They're so good. It's like I don't always just eat fish ones, but like they're just so good. And for years I've been like sushi or ramen, sushi or ramen. And I've come to the decision because I went out with my mom to go get ramen and they had sushi, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna get ramen, but I can't have ramen without sushi. And then my mom was like, but what if you got sushi? If you got sushi as your main course, you know, like let's say, because I only got one roll with my ramen, and she was like, let's say like you got like 2 rolls or something, would you still order like ramen on the side? And I'm like, no, because then it would be too much, so I would prefer the sushi over the ramen. I had a brain explosion. So I'm going, lock in my answer, sushi is my favorite food. They're both good. They're both super versatile. I don't think I could ever have a favorite food or dish that is just like the same thing all the time, because I like a little bit of change and versatile. I'm gonna make up a word, I think. Versatility. But yeah, I'm locking in sushi. Locked in.
Do you have a favorite Captain Crunch?
Like the bits in the cereal, or like the types?
Yeah, there's like Captain Crunch cinnamon, regular, crunch berries, oops, all berries.
I like the crunch berries because I don't like the all berries because I feel like you need a little bit of the like the little yellow bitches in there. But yeah, fun fact, I hate cinnamon, so anything that has cinnamon in it, I won't eat it unless it's like a fresh, warm like cinnamon bun. But if it's like one of those nasty prepackaged, like you get it from a dollar store, like a Hostess or Debbie, like nah. I hate cinnamon.
I'm about to blow your mind with my favorite.
Mm.
The peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Ew. I didn't know they even had that, to be honest. So do you like Reese's? Reese's Puffs? Right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I remember those.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Cinnamon buns are way too sugary for me. Yeah, I feel that. They are very sugary, especially the icing.
Also, this man's been a captain forever. It's time that he got promoted.
Yeah. He needs to become Luffy. Just become Luffy. Which is a One Piece thing. If nobody got that, it's from One Piece. Okay, you know what? Since I mentioned anime, what's your favorite anime, guys? What's your favorite anime?
Mine is the same as Husbando's.
I was waiting for you. What is Husbando's?
Cardcaptor Sakura.
Oh, I didn't know he liked Cardcaptor Sakura. I'm learning thing. Husbando is Rosa's husbando, by the way.
He's mine too now. I said so just now. It happened.
Let me get some water real quick.
I've decided.
What do you like about Cardcaptor?
I honestly think it was the first ever anime that I like sat down and watched. So there's that. But also, I just like that it's. I don't know. It wasn't talked about a lot when I was in school. Everyone was too busy with like Naruto and. What's the other one that's super
One
popular?
Piece?
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z.
And I was like, there was actually some real haters on it because it was a girly anime. I'm like, well, but I don't know. I liked the problems that it presented. I watched it on Kids WB to begin with, and the Kids WB theme I think is much better than the actual theme. But I prefer the dub that Crunchyroll has on. I wish I could replace the Crunchyroll theme with the one that Kids WB had, and then I think it'd be perfect. Just I'm weird.
Interesting. See, I think, is that the dub one? I think so, right? I think there's only one dub, but I'm not certain on that.
No, there's two dubs.
Okay, I think it's the most recent dub then that I watched.
There's the official dub, then there's the Kids WB dub.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Kids WB got like half the episodes the official dub got.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I like just how gentle it feels. It feels like calming and gentle as a magical girl show, but Cardcaptor Sakura makes me a little uncomfortable sometimes because of the amount of like weirdly underage relationships. Like, I don't know if that's in the one that you watched, but in the manga and the anime, like, I guess quote unquote official anime, it's like, oh, that little girl with the little like elementary girl with the teacher.
I don't think I picked up on the same thing as you do. Because like I watched both. Maybe I'm too asexual to pick it up.
Well, I think I just pick it up because, like, maybe because I'm a girl, but I'm like, I see a little girl in danger. I see a little girl making, like, eyes at a man, and I'm like, I'm gonna slap you. Honey.
So Sakura always had a crush on her big brother's best friend. But, like, when I was Sakura's age, I also had a crush on my next-door neighbor who was in high school.
There's two different ways with that. I see Sakura on, like, what's his name? Is Yukio? I think Sakura's crush on Yukio is like an innocent kid thing. He never acts on it. But with the I can't remember the name, the little girl, the elementary girl, and the teacher, she likes him, and he responds to her with, like, feelings. Basically says, I'll wait for you, meaning, I'll wait for you to turn of age. That's where it's different, in my opinion.
I don't know which one you're talking about because
I can't remember her name in the anime, but she's got like the red hair.
And Sakura Card Captor?
Yeah. Yeah, like that's like the one.
Give me
and
90
like,
minutes for my computer to have a hole in it with my fist
yeah, but
to
like
find what you're talking about.
also with her parents, like her mom was a high school student and her dad was her mom's teacher in high school, and they got together before she was of age, and she was in school too. So like that's a little
So the only redhead, so I typed in redhead girl Sakura Card Captor, and Kayo Mazuki popped up, which was a redheaded
No.
teacher.
Let me look up her name because I could probably find it. I can't. I'm telling you, I don't remember their names. But let's see. Card Captor Sakura girl and teacher. That's what I'm gonna look up because I'm sure Rika. Yeah. Ew. There's pictures of them. They even did like artwork of them together. That's weird. If you know who Rika is, she's just like one of Sakura's friends in school.
Oh, she was such a background character that
Yeah.
I forgot Rika, when I was a little kid, Rika was a badass in my opinion. Because the only thing I really ever thought about her was the sword card where she puts the at least in the Kids WB one, she puts it on and they're like, "Hey Rika, do you have the answer to this one? Rika," and then she looks up and she's possessed by the card.
Yeah.
She rips the sword off of her chest and starts fucking just stabbing at Sakura, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And like, that's the only like association I remember of her.
I will say though, like with a lot of like older animes and stuff, like, and I don't mean super old, but like there was, especially in the Magical Girl fandom, because Sailor Moon had issues with it too. There's a lot of weird like age gaps, and like some of them it's like not too bad. Like I don't think Sakura liking Yukio or like Shalron liking Yukio was necessarily bad, because it's like an innocent little, like, you know, a kid likes a older more mature person, but the older more mature person never acts on it. That's the difference in my opinion, you know, because like that's crossing the line. Oh, you like Madoka? Oh my god. I have never seen. Have you ever seen, by the way, Robin, Madoka Magica?
Bits and pieces.
Yeah, same. I've never watched the full one because I know it's a little gory, and I don't know why I didn't even watch it. I just stopped watching it. But I'll need to watch Madoka. Too many.
I'll be right back. Robin
yeah, you're
has to
good.
find a bathroom.
Oh yeah, you're good. Pee in your locker. Let's see, too many. I have something called the Legacy 4. Oh, I've never heard of that. Let me look that up real quick. Because I'm gonna make Robin guess my favorite anime. Legacy 4. Let's see what that is. Oh. Is it anime, right? Ah, I see. Legacy 4. Oh, I think that. Oh, I see. The Legacy 4. Okay. So it's Sailor Moon, it's Precure. Oh, I'm not gonna say this right. I'm so sorry. Yurusei Yatsura? I'm sorry, I'm not great with Japanese. And Hitalia. I've seen so many people talk about Hitalia, and I don't know what it is. Oh, I see. It's a name you gave them. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Sailor Moon would definitely be in my Legacy 4. Glitter M's Legacy 4, because Sailor Moon is like my baby. It's one of the things that inspired me to be a VTuber, actually, because I'm a magical girl too. And like in Precure, Motsukai Precure, also inspired me a lot, if you can't tell, with the witchy vibes. But yeah, I'm not gonna say what my favorite one is until Robin gets back, because I kind of want to make Robin guess, because I really don't think Robin knows what my favorite is. If you guys want to take a shot, you are free to as well, but I'll warn you, it's not a magical girl anime. And people tend to think that Sailor Moon is my favorite because I collect Sailor Moon merchandise, And because I cover a lot of magical girls and idols as well, it's not either of those. But yeah, if anyone knows, or if you have heard me yap before, maybe you know. But yeah, I want to see if Robin knows, because I just don't think people know what my favorite anime is. Because I talked about it. Okay, I'll say this: I did talk about it on my channel a little bit. I made a video about it, but there's not a whole lot that I feel like I can talk about it, because I think that the anime is pretty perfect. Like, I'm someone who, when I watch anime, because I've said this before, I am trying to get better at like writing and whatnot, and because I'm writing a book. And so I try to like watch things and give like a critique almost, you know, like if something isn't quite perfect in the writing, I'll try to give it like a little critique of like, oh, I like this, but I would do it this way, you know? But with this favorite anime, I don't have anything to critique really. I think it was perfect through and through. Like, this was one of those few animes where I thought it was perfect. 100%, start to finish. Watched it like a million times. Perfect. Oh, let's see. Oh, it just got a reboot. It's about a cute demon girl who falls in love with a human boy. That's actually cute. I might want to watch that. Italia's about... Oh, that's that thing with the countries. I see memes on this on my For You page all the time. I have no idea what they're talking about. But it's just like personified versions of countries as people, yeah. It's literally country nations as boys, and I love it. The fandom's mixed, but I joined late. Gotcha. I've seen that before, and I'm like, huh? 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 You know? But yeah. See, I'm just gonna, like, stall for time and wait for Robin. Robin. Where art thou, Robin? We're gonna sing a song for Robin. Robin, come back to us, Robin. Robin, cracking these nuts on your head. Cracking, zombie, Robin. Bro green. Robin. Bro green. Tentacles in the hair. Robin. They are cracking. They are a cracking. Robin.
Man, that could have been like a 5-gallon bucket I could have filled up.
You're gonna have to go back to like the VOD of this and listen to the song that I was singing about you.
Did you call me stinky?
No, I had a whole song about you. Robin. They're green. Anyway,
I love that for you.
You're gonna have to like look at it. But, okay, I was trying to stall for time because I was like, I want you to take a guess at what my favorite anime is. Because I don't think you know it.
Is it Death Note?
No.
Don't say no like that.
I was about to say, I didn't mean to say it that forceful. Because I like Death Note, but it's not my favorite.
You said no?
No.
Like,
no.
I had the audacity to...
I know.
Death Note.
That's why I was like, why did I say it like that? Keep guessing.
I thought that was a good guess. Psylocke?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
Keep guessing.
Give me a second then if I have to keep guessing.
Okay, I'll give you a few hints. One, it's not a magical girl or an idol show. And two, it does revolve around kids being at a school.
Fruit Basket?
No, but that is like my second favorite anime.
It's the only other like kids in school non fucking magical girl thing.
Okay,
I
I'll
think
say
of.
this. You and the main character have something in common. Appearance-wise, that we can see on the screen right now.
I'm not gonna get this anime. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Bro, it's Assassination Classroom.
Never seen it.
What? Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it in name. I do not know a single thing about it except the teacher's a fucking yellow ball
He's an octopus.
that looks like he should be on top of an antenna.
He's an
He
octopus.
looks like an antenna ball.
He's an octopus. A humanoid octopus.
Oh yeah, no. The teacher looks like a tennis ball, like not an antenna ball.
Yeah.
And that's all I know about it.
You should watch it. It's really good.
My other guess, if you wouldn't have given me that hint, I was thinking the Food Wars.
I've never seen Food Wars.
I've never seen it either. I know it exists. I know my ex-fiance thought it was a cute little anime about cooking.
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
like, no. No. The cooking is a metaphor for like orgasms. No, baby.
Yeah, like I was gonna watch it and then I saw people talk about it on like Reddit and I was like, oh, that's not quite what I thought it would be. But yeah, you just never know.
Watch it.
Yeah, I kind of still want to watch it.
Because while the food is like a metaphor for, you know, the nasty, they still hired like professional like Michelin star chefs to make sure the food looked correct on the anime.
Interesting. That's cool. I like that. I like those attentions to details, you know. I think that's fun. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call the stream here for tonight, guys, because I do gotta get up for taking my mom to her appointment tomorrow quite early, and I'm not an early bird. I'm a late sleeper. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out with me, Robin.
Let's raid Roba!
I am gonna raid Roba. I'm gonna raid Rosa, guys. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube over here for the first stream, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be posting a stream every single day except for on Monday, because we do the Precure stream on my main channel on on Mondays. So definitely come over and hang out. But I do stream every single day. I have no life whatsoever. But anyway, thank you. I hope you all have a great night. Thank you, Kriaria, and thank you, Peachful. Thank you, well, technically, I guess Lily. Peachful X Lily. And thank you, Robin, again for being here. Thank you to everyone who has been either lurking or just like, you know, popping in for a second. I really appreciate you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm gonna raid Rosa, though.